Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. We're back again, and we're back with some of our old guest stars from our very first episode, Snowinggecko and Outcast Core. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Honestly, I'm really excited about this because we're going to be reviewing possibly one of my favorite kart racers of all time, Mario Kart Double Dash. Good freaking God. This is going to be exciting.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have any good memories of this game? Because I can name so many off the top of my head.
So many. This is a big one for me and my family, me, my brother, my cousins. We all used to play this game, and we actually outrigged my cousin's house so we could have 4 players on 4 different screens.
Nice.
The LAN party.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It was fantastic.
For me, I can't tell you much memories I had because back when I used to play this game, I was like 4 or 5. So I didn't have many memories of it, but in the past 5 days that we've been playing this game, it has been a blast.
Oh yeah.
And
For me, this actually holds a special place in my heart. It's one of the first video games I ever fully 100% complete, aside from Donkey Kong Country. So, and here's the thing: it's also, however, it is the first one I beat it 100% twice.
oh my god.
So you can tell how much I love this game. So to really critically talk about it is gonna be really hard.
Yeah.
Because I would feel like I would be basically giving it the middle finger every single time that I said anything bad about it, like it's a sin.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. This is one of the oldest Mario Kart games I ever owned, but I never beat it. I just had a bunch of fun with my cousins, a bunch of fun with my friends playing this game, and going back to it and wanting to beat it. Like, this game is a fun challenge.
True. Alright, so we're going to do exactly what we did in the very first episode. We're going to be scoring it from 1 to 10 in each category: story, characters, music, design, and of course gameplay. However, and of course we are going to be seeing what you guys' scores are going to be before we get started. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. And heck, if we have enough time, which I think I remember one of my episodes I did with 3 other people, we actually reviewed 3 games, not just 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was definitely an interesting twist there.
Yeah.
Don't know if I have any time for
Yeah.
that, I'm afraid.
I think for how much we love this game, we're gonna be talking a lot about it.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Especially
it's
the
gonna be the gist of
secrets and things. Again, Mario Kart Double Dash is by far one of the most ambitious GameCube games ever.
True enough.
And with so many fantastic hidden details, trust me, we're going to have plenty of time. I could probably fill this up with just me talking.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. What do you guys think your score is gonna be? Let's start with Jerome. A score of 1 to 50, because we already know the 50 is the maximum points you can give.
I'm going to say 35.
35.
I know
Okay.
that's a little bit low, but I'm accounting that some of the sections aren't going to be perfect 10s. And in fact, right now, I'll say this game does not have a story.
True.
No. Yeah, it doesn't have a story, so that's automatically a...
Yeah, that's
like it.
Oh, thank you for the live stream. What about you?
Probably 38, somewhere around there.
Why is that?
Because I love the game. The game has a lot of stuff to it. It's just that I can't 40 or above isn't possible because there's no story.
I almost was tempted to give it a 50, honestly, for what it's worth. But I think the reason why is that I'm mainly thinking of the story for a technical standpoint. What it took to develop the whole thing as a whole. But yeah, I think I'm with you. So you said your score was what?
Sorry, 38. Sorry, I just
30.
saw what was on this screen.
Oh yeah, basically right now we're actually watching some gameplay footage of this game.
Yeah, and I apparently ruined their childhood. I ruined their childhood.
We'll explain that in a minute. So first of all, let's take a look at story. I think in this case, if I were to create a story in my head, it's just all the Mario characters just goofing off, having a good time. Just a break from all their antics. If you think about it, doesn't all the spin-off series almost feel like them just having a break from all their craziness they've been doing?
Yeah. As much as that, though, a break
It's
isn't
kind of funny
really,
in a way.
This isn't necessarily a break because, you know, they're kind of trying to kill each other.
Yeah, but it's letting out a lot of stress.
Yeah. That's true. In fact, actually, I will tell you one of the fun facts I told Retro right before we started the stream here about this game. How it was pitched was actually supposed to be Mario vs. Sonic Kart.
Really?
Yep, this was actually, they were trying to get, in the code, there's a blank space for a character, and the reason for that is because they wanted Sonic to be in here. There was actually going to be a story, well, okay, I can't really confirm that part about there being like a full on story, but there was rumors that if Sonic was going to be in the game, Eggman would be the big bad, and the kart race was the race to get the stars. Whoever controls the stars controls the world.
Interesting.
I feel like...
So there was supposed to be some sort of story here.
I feel like that's cool, but I feel like this is turned out a lot better than that. Because
True.
if you think about it, that was really trying to force something on.
I know, but the thing is, there is no story. We just get like a Grand Prix, everyone's racing. There's not really, you know...
But does there need to be?
No.
Because take a look
yeah.
at Gran Turismo and all those other games. There's not really necessarily a story.
No.
Racing games
And I
don't
think-
necessarily need story.
Yeah.
True.
But in this one, it's more... Actually... No. Twisted Metal's more like a demolition derby.
Kinda, yeah, no.
Oh, thank you so much for the bit there. Thank you. But yeah, it's definitely interesting to say the least that I actually... That's the reason why me and my friends literally just call it just them having a good time, just absolutely enjoying themselves, as well as, of course, laying out some anger and frustration on each other.
Yeah.
Because trust me, if you were literally doing this every single damn time, wouldn't you want to beat the ever-loving crap out of the others just for ruining your day?
Yeah.
True.
This gives them an excuse.
I mean, they already have
but-
an excuse for stealing a princess and
Yeah.
trying to kill each
but-
other.
And,
Okay.
and think about it from Peach's side. This is just another day at the office.
I guess, I don't know. I'm still going to rate my score for story as 0. There is no story mode. There is nothing but a challenge.
True.
So I'm going to put that challenge, though, more as a gameplay function rather than a story function.
Yeah.
So
What about you?
It's hard to do it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a 0 too for story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, I'm going to give it a 5. Trust me, the reason why I'm not giving it a 0 is because, in my personal opinion, 0 is absolute shit. It does not... It shouldn't even exist. For this one, it's just them having a good time. It's like... It's almost like how in the show Friends, they just hang out at the coffee shop, talk, and do whatever. So, in a way... So it's more like something like that in
But
equivalency.
this is a bit difficult because... Okay, I can see where you're coming from.
Because I don't want to give it a 0 because that would be like because for me, I'm gonna give a 0 to like games like Enchanted Arms for story because the story is absolute crap in all angles.
Then should we have like a not score, like a not available, like because unfortunately there are some games where there's just no story at all whatsoever.
I think the reason why I gave it a 5 is because it's average. It's what you would expect for a game like this.
We should.
Because that's what I would even give Gran Turismo 5 or Forza Horizon 5 because they're just average. It's not like it's anything bad or anything good. It's just there.
We're focusing on story though, and there's not really story to it. It's just kind of they took Mario characters and Mario aspects and put it into a racing game.
Yeah. We might need to talk about that for like the scoring system. Like if there are games where the story is absent, but it's not a negative or a positive, we might want to like have like an asterisk or like a not score of like 3 or 4, something like that. But
I can see that.
yeah, so for right now though, I'll just say, instead of putting a 0, put just a NA for
All
my
right, so we'll
score.
put NA at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I see where you're coming from here, but again, we're trying to be critical with the story aspect.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put NA.
And we can't be critical for the story because there's no need for a
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
True enough on that because makes sense. But it just seems weird to give no score at all, especially for this.
Yeah.
But I definitely see your point, though, on this one, yeah. But still, for what it was worth, though, I still think the game definitely... I guess if you think about it for how the game was developed, then I can see that being an excuse for a story. And for how well they tried to develop this game, it's pretty impressive. How they came up with originally the idea of what you said, Mario and Sonic versus each other, or teaming up in a racing game. And eventually, you said it also inspired Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Yep.
So, honestly, in a way, that could be its story, but honestly, I think that's pushing it.
That is way pushing, because that's not what the average consumer will see.
True.
I learned that stuff through research. The average consumer would not do that. They would just pop this game in and enjoy it.
True. Yeah. Alright, so now that we're done with that, let's go on to characters. I gotta be honest, I do like the variety. The amount of characters they have for this is fantastic. The powers are useful, except for 2. Screw you, P. Piranha Plant and King Boo. You guys need to get out of here. Yeah. Or at least have your own powers, like Mario Kart 8 with the Piranha Plant ability. Why not give that to him?
Or
and
the
Boo
Ghost, just snagging things.
Yes, why not do that?
Or make Boo Ghost literally just turn into a ghost and you're passive.
That's basically what the Mario Kart 8 one does.
Yeah.
Makes you passive, but it also steals someone's item.
Yeah,
that's... Yeah, well, they already kind of had a... Well, actually, Peach and Daisy's little heart rings, those are more like shields.
Yeah, basically.
But,
and it picks up items that are already on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Double Dash, when it comes to characters, are pretty good. In fact, this is the game where Toadette was introduced. This is Toadette's very first game.
Yeah.
Yep. And she became a popular character ever since.
Yep. So, yeah, no, characters, they're pretty good. We got a nice assortment of them. Villains, creatures, regular mushroom denizens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the variety, honestly, because each one of them has their own unique powers, and we'll get to that in the gameplay section.
Yeah,
but I think that's pretty cool that they had that type of aesthetic from the start.
True, but...
And even the carts are cool.
Yeah, no, and each one of them are actually pretty expressive with personality and animations. Sorry, I was just trying to think here, because I do want to get to gameplay. Like, that's like the big thing that I am looking forward to. But character-wise, it is very unique, and it's kind of funny, because Baby Mario actually has something quite unique that none of the characters do.
What? If
you crack Baby Mario open, he is actually inside out underneath. For some reason,
the character model?
The character model. Other than all the other characters, if you took a camera and went inside them, they'd be completely empty. But for some reason, Baby Mario has like a deformed, inverted version of himself inside his character model at all time.
Okay, that's weird.
It's a very fun...
It's very weird to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the other characters are hollow, except for Baby Mario.
Wow.
And like no explanation for this has ever been given.
Maybe just
also, hello Phoenix Fire and Bebo Games, welcome. Honestly, I'm with you on that one. That is really weird that they even had this. For those of you guys who don't know, this is a talk show as well as a review show where I bring guest stars from Discord or live to talk about certain games, movies, music, television, cartoons, anime, whatever. And we review them. Yep. We also crack jokes, talk about some fun facts. Some fun facts are just absolutely astonishingly amazing that I didn't even know existed until now.
I think we're all thinking about the same thing.
Yeah, we are.
I'm so... How did you guys not notice that? It's right in front of your face.
Let's maybe it was my childlike innocence, but we'll talk about that in the design section, okay, guys? Yeah, like, oh, Jesus Christ's sake.
Oh my God.
Okay, so, get back on topic. What would you guys rate characters, honestly?
Characters, I'd have to rate 9.
A 9? Well, that's...
there were some characters introduced for this. They all got good personality and animation. I will give this an above average score of 7.
7?
Yep. Because unfortunately, if you break them down, they are not exactly the biggest determination of everything.
Okay, here's something that Phoenix Fire said. Gotcha, but I was gonna say, do we want to know about Mario being disfigured and that his ineptitude as he's always constantly saving Peach? I'm kind of with him on this one.
Yeah.
Because, good God, this guy just... if I was in his position, I'd be like, lady, give me freaking power after saving your sorry butt over and over again.
He's a simp. What can we say?
Seriously, he deserves at least a governmental position at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Instead of just being a plumber.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
God. And heck, he rarely uses any of his plumber skills anyway.
I know.
Actually, in the comics, there is a Mario comic.
Oh yeah, of course, the
manga.
Mario comic, yeah.
Yeah,
but
no.
I'm talking about the games.
He actually gets introduced to Peach, and like say it because they get hired to fix the plumbing at the royal castle. Because they go in, and that's when Bowser decides to invade, and that's when the Mario Brothers save the day.
Huh.
And that's
So it's actually more just pure coincidence in this case.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel bad for Bowser right now.
All I can think about right now is Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Oh dear God, yeah. It says right here, how many times can one woman under 30 be kidnapped and abused as hell? She gives new meaning to Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh my God, that's so true.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh God.
Oh my God, now I just realized those kids might actually be related to Peach now.
No.
You'd be very surprised. I've seen people try to make that reality. It's weird.
Well, I know that, but actually in Japan it is confirmed that none of Bowser's kids, other than Bowser's Jr., is actually his. They did a whole spiel.
So they're all adopted then?
Yep, they adopted.
Considering that he was adopted too, I guess that would...
Yeah, no.
Wow, he actually seems like a legitimate parent.
Yeah, no. Bowser, actually, there's a whole series of comics in Japan for Bowser actually being a damn good dad and, trying to help encourage adoption, to help, orphans out.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nintendo did this entire spiel in Japan for it.
Well done, Bowser. You got my thumbs up on that one. Well done.
Yeah.
Wow. Just for that, I'm going to give this one at least a 9.
Yeah. Well, I mean... Yeah.
All right, so what about you? You're the only one who didn't score yet.
For characters?
Yeah.
He did 7.
You did 7? Okay.
Yeah. Well, just for this games, they're all good characters, don't get me wrong, but...
They're all iconic characters, too.
Yeah, but they don't really have much purpose other than each one gives a specific stat and a specific,
No, ability, yeah.
Yeah.
But however, if you guys want to know some of the backstory, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are from the... well, technically Baby Mario is actually from Yoshi's Island. Baby Luigi would come out later in the franchise. Then we have Bowser Jr. from Sunshine. We also have... Don't. Toadette, first game was here. King Boo, I think was Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Piranha definitely was from Sunshine. Yoshi definitely from Super Mario World. Birdo was Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yep.
Of course, Mario and Luigi from the original game. Donkey Kong was from technically from Donkey Kong Country, this Donkey Kong anyway. Not Cranky, who's technically from the original 1983 game. Daisy, Super Mario Land. Peach, the original Super Mario Brothers. Toad, Mario Brothers. It's amazing.
Toadette, Double Dash.
True. And of course with Bowser, technically wasn't even named Bowser for most of the time. It was mainly King Koopa.
Yeah.
Until they named him Bowser in Super Mario Sunshine.
Wow.
They still called him King Koopa in World. And actually no. Sorry, 64.
I was about to say, I remember
64 was the one where they named him Bowser.
Yeah.
I just realized that. So yeah. But yeah, all these characters are iconic and again, pretty decent for what they are, but I still like them. I like the character designs in this, and I actually prefer this over the newer ones.
Yep.
Because, good God, they just can't get those proportions right, can they? Because, good Lord, how many different sizes has Mario been through in his whole life? Good God.
Oh, it has been ridiculous.
He's had a bunch of growth spurts and a bunch of shrink
it.
spurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, good God, someone get him to a doctor. He needs it.
Yeah.
Take him to Dr. Mario.
Yeah, but
God bless it.
uh,
Yeah. Alright, so now let's get on to music. And you already heard one of the tracks at the start of this video.
oh, I'm gonna give
Rainbow
this...
Dash. I'm sorry, Rainbow
Dash.
Yeah!
Rainbow Dash.
I swear to God, I'm gonna. My cousin forced me to watch MLP years ago, and I still haven't gotten it out of my head.
Oh, hey!
Road.
I mean, I've never watched My Little Pony, but my niece forced me to sit through an 8-hour marathon of all the Tinkerbell movies.
That's
funny. Actually, the only redeeming quality about that show is that there's a few episodes where there's Dragon Ball Z fights. I'm not even joking. I
watched a bunch of it.
okay, is this Dragon Ball Z or is it gonna be My Little Pony? Pick. But whatever. Honestly, when it comes to the music is just absolutely amazing.
Oh, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My score would be 10 out of 10.
That was quick.
Because of the music, the sound design, fucking phenomenal. I apologize for my French.
No worries. What about you though?
10.
10?
It's absolutely amazing. All you need to do to get that 10 is listen to Rainbow Road.
Yeah, because Rainbow Road is honestly just one of the most amazing soundtracks you'll ever hear. And me and him actually listened to a whole bunch of Rainbow Roads.
And top 3.
Top 3, for me, number 1, because it's not only one of the catchiest beats you'll ever hear, but it absolutely gets you pumped for every single freaking match.
I forget which one was my top, but I think, this one was my top 2.
Yeah, I think you said Mario Kart Wii was yours, right? Or was it Mario Kart 8?
I think it was Wii.
Oh, yeah, it was the N64 remake.
Oh, yeah, because that was amazing.
Yeah, they really put an
absolutely.
orchestra on that one. But, yeah. For what it's worth, though, I want to see this course return with its soundtrack and everything updated.
I want them to return as well in later ones. Like, this, and in fact, oh, God. Because another thing about this game was having unique soundtracks to every single stage, unique sounds for every single character. Like, they went above and beyond, even with the carts. There's subtle differences in the carts as well. Mm-hmm. And if this game had its full intended 32 tracks, I'm just... Again, this game was supposed to be ambitious. They were originally 32 courses of this game.
I actually like how they kept certain courses with the same track, because it's almost like how there's 2 characters per power-up and all that.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. And it says right here, Phoenix Fire mentions, you ever notice that in a lot of Mario games lately have been remixing a lot of tunes into the games?
Yep.
And that's very true. I think it's because the tunes they had were amazing. Look at Rainbow Road on this game. The song is literally in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is insane. For a game that old to still have a relevant track that is being used now is insane. I think the only other one I would think is maybe Temple Theme from for Hyrule Castle, and that was because that was originally from Legend of Zelda 2. What a lot of people considered was one of the worst Legend of Zelda games of all time until the CDI games.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I hate
They're
them.
Fantastic.
Yeah, enough of the sarcasm. God, that game is torture. Mario Kart always been making remixes of original versions. Yeah, like of course the original Super Mario Kart. The Super Mario Kart SNES Rainbow Road. They've remixed that thing so many times. It's one of the most common tracks you'll see from every game.
Yeah.
Strange enough. But yeah, music is just from the menu music, from all of it is just insane. What would you guys say is your personal favorite tracks?
On this one?
On this one, like just the entire soundtrack. Which one do you think is your personal favorite? I already know mine. That's Rainbow Road all the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rainbow Road. This one in this game was just so perfect for everything.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, like I can't state this enough. I truly believe like this was like peak Rainbow Road in this game.
True. Not to mention, I actually do like. Okay. If I'm gonna say another one that's outside of Rainbow Road, and
Mine would be Baby Park if it's outside.
Baby
Rainbow
Park.
Road. Yeah.
I actually have to say I gotta go with Toad's Turnpike. I'm sorry, Mushroom Highway.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think that one is actually pretty nice, catchy beat, and it's nice and relaxing. But I also love the Dino Jungle and DK Mountain one too.
Just listen to the menu music.
Yeah, even the menu music is great.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But so, what's after music?
We got design.
Oh boy, it's
okay.
It's time.
Before we get started, we gotta let Jerome explain why we were laughing so much throughout this entire video.
Okay. In Peach's Raceway, there's a lot of obscene design courses in this game. Like, you could definitely tell there were some pervs working on some of this course. And there's one that was... Okay, there's a big giant pink dick in Peach's Raceway.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically Peach Beach, basically.
Peach Beach, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The giant arc is a giant dick.
Yeah, the giant pink arc is literally a dick.
And the thing is...
We didn't even know that, me and Gecko. We had no idea.
Yeah, no, it's actually even worse in the Japanese version because, like, the one end, the two round rocks are bigger in the Japanese version. They got shrunk down for the American version.
Jesus Christ's sake, why?
Like, oh my god, I was laughing my ass off when I first saw that. But it's not the only track to have that issue.
Which one?
Yoshi's Circuit.
I don't want to know.
If you put it on a black and white screen filter with the trees, there is a giant long stretch right next to his leg.
Oh my god, I feel oh my lord. I'm surprised that freaking Shigeru Miyamoto, if you listen to this, then...
Well, that's the thing, you have to put under like a color filter to see that. But it's just, it makes me laugh.
I want to see the Mario Kart course, Peach's Castle, as we got Bowser's Castle, so why can't we give us one for Peach or Hell? One. Okay, I could see that. Yeah. Oh! Doing a course from Sarasaland.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that'd actually be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, design though, other than what he just had to ruin my childhood for.
The design is absolutely...
The design is actually one of the best looking Mario games I've seen in years. Even on par with the Wii games at that point. That's a lot.
No. The design for this game is fantastic because you could map out... This is one of the reasons why I'm a little disappointed that there was no story. You can map out every single course in this game like on a sheet of paper.
Really?
Because on Peach Beach, you can see Daisy's Cruise in the distance, you can see Mushroom City in the distance, and in Rainbow Road, it's right above Mushroom City model.
Mm-hmm.
In Baby Park, in the distance, you can see, not DK... yes, no, I believe you can see DK Mountain. Same in Mario Circuit. And not only that, on Mario Circuit, you can see Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, wow.
In the distance.
Yeah, one of the battle courses.
Yep. So you can see almost every single other course on a different map.
Except for the battle course GameCube.
Yeah, so other than those...
Which is honestly really cool that a battle course, literally you're playing on top of a Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Yep.
I mean, you can map out literally just that course by looking at your console.
True. That's true. I guess, yeah, so...
That's kind of a cheesy joke, but...
I know. But, let's see here. Is there anything other big... yeah. In the Waluigi Coliseum... Or is it...
Waluigi Stadium, I think.
Yeah. The audience members, you can actually see DK Jr. just chilling out originally there in
Really?
the crowd, along with a bunch of Shy Guys and Goombas.
So wait a minute. Donkey Kong's dad is there?
Donkey Kong Jr.? Yeah.
Wow, who would have thought? Wow, I
Yes.
guess he is proud of his young boy.
Yeah, no. Not only that, I'm trying to remember, like...
Glad they haven't forgotten him.
Also, originally, again, this was supposed to be a big, huge game. They
Actually, if you think about it, he was the first Donkey Kong to actually make it into a Mario Kart game.
Yeah.
Because his son didn't take over until 64.
Yeah. So, and another thing, like, each course is, like, uniquely designed with several different things, but also the carts, they're all unique. They're all designed. And also another thing is, with the GameCube, it's a subtle change, but all four wheels, or all the wheels on each cart can move in a different direction.
Yeah, it's like it's all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Which is
So,
insane.
like, that is just like a subtle, unique design. And it's incredible. And again, a lot of this game was cut out because they were really banking on, one, having some guest characters, and two, they had to shrink down the amount of gameplay they wanted because there were complications. Like, they had so many, like, you can actually see right here, all the obelisks have different Mario Kart characters on them.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could actually see each one of the obelisks in, like, the dry desert. Like, there's subtle hints and things like that. You can even, like, on little signs throughout the city, throughout the circuits, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Sunshine, things like that. You can even find graffiti from Bowser Jr. on some of these. And it is super detailed. Like, they went all out in Mario Kart Double Dash. Like, this game is so well designed. And I don't think I've seen any...
Hold on.
Mhm.
Apparently, Streamlabs just literally, that was really weird. That is really weird. I don't know what happened. The Streamlabs, seriously, you should have just allowed it. Fuck.
Streamlabs
Yeah, I don't know.
bot is weird.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry about that. Sorry about that,
I'm-
Phoenix Fire. Streamlabs has been acting weird ever since the update.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see where it was him saying
Yeah, sorry about that. My bad. Unfortunately,
Cranky
Streamlabs.
and Winkley was more physical fit, but Cranky is the lazy ass yet lives.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude.
Yeah,
Streamlabs been
sorry.
acting weird.
Yeah.
I really don't know why it's been doing that. It's literally because once in a while it will automatically time out someone, even though it gives me the option to choose allow or deny. I was gonna click allow.
Yeah.
I even clicked allow. That's really
I
weird.
don't know. Streamlabs needs to...
They really need to fix that problem.
Yeah.
A lot of people I've heard have been switching over to OBS.
The reason why I like Streamlabs is much easier to handle. Not to mention
Yep.
it gives
Yeah.
you a lot more options.
Yeah, not to mention with the face rig I'm around with, it's a lot easier access than the OBS. But yeah,
Yeah, of course. Everyone can still read what you say, man. It's just deleted on my particular Streamlabs thing.
yeah. What was I gonna-
Let me see. When it comes down to design, I also like how they really put a lot of detail into the carts because look at some of the cart designs. You see like freaking old jalopies. You got yourself some actual go-karts. You see some really they even use strollers. They use Bullet
train.
Bill, a train. It's amazing what they came up with. They even
Yeah.
allowed you to drive a
Pipes.
freaking gold car
Yeah, that too.
from when you win every race.
Yeah. In fact, one of the cart designs that was cut was actually a motorcycle with a sidecar.
And then, of course, the DK barrel.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
also a cart that literally has Yoshi's face on it and Birdo's faces on it. There's Waluigi's cart, which is actually more like a drag racer, while Wario's is almost like a sophisticated ride.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like I
it's-
said, the literally you can ride pipes,
Pretty much.
which is who would think 2 green pipes from Super Mario and put tires on it.
True.
Yeah, no. In fact, one of the cut carts was like the ship, the literal ship,
Yeah.
to like in Mario Kart, or not Mario, Super Mario.
Yeah. So, what would you guys rate this one overall?
Design is phenomenal. I am annoyed, of course, about knowing that there's a bunch of cut content. Like, we were supposed to have 8 battle stages and 32 different kart stages.
Yeah, you have to think, as much as that was, they cut it because they were hoping on Sonic and stuff like that, but they were also
that is
cut
true.
It.
So
Yeah, no,
They
and
may
then
have had to have cut
a lot
some
of those
it because...
courses must have been Sonic themed.
Some of them were apparently Sonic themed, and there was supposed to be one cup from the voted favorites Mario 64 stages in Japan. There were some that were voted because Mario Kart Double Dash is also one of the few. I think it's actually the only Mario Kart game that does not reuse any old tracks. There's no old Mario Kart tracks in this game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like they were supposed to.
All of them are original right here.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. So one cup was definitely supposed to be the Sonic themed. One other cup was supposed to have like the old track themes, and so there was supposed to be 2 other original Mario Kart themed levels, but they just weren't there.
Honestly, I gotta give them credit for choosing not to do that, because you have to be pretty ballsy to do an entire game with all original tracks and nothing from the originals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Which,
also have to
guys,
think-
give them more credit for that.
With
Yeah,
the
so-
limitation of the technology of having the GameCube, they probably had to cut some because size issues and...
True.
Yeah, no, and they were ambitious. Like, I'll explain some more about that in the gameplay portion. So, because chances are some of the tracks were cut because some mechanics didn't get in there. I'll again explain that. So, my score, I'm gonna rate this 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? Alright. What about you there, Gecko?
Sorry about that.
No worries.
I'm definitely higher up. I'm thinking 8.
He also said 8.
Yeah, 8 just because it's amazing design. They, like, if you just looked at, like you can see right now, you guys can't see, but they can see, the, just overall design of the game. There's so many different, I guess that, yeah, that would fall more into gameplay shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But the subtle details are pretty good.
yeah.
I'm going to actually give it a 10, but the reason why I'm giving it a 10 is actually because of the fact, one, the limitations of the GameCube. They got away with a lot on this game for just having that small little disc.
Mm-hmm.
Second is, look at, these are the designs that would become standard for every Mario Kart after this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Including just how the maps are placed and everything. And of course, how all the items are very useful.
Mario Kart 8
case.
uses a lot of courses from here, too.
Yeah, because think about it. Look how many games, and I mean every game in the franchise after this that uses a GameCube level, at least one of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty much every single one.
This is a fantastic one. I mean, all the maps are incredible. I'm just really surprised Rainbow Road hasn't been reused yet.
I'm surprised too, but you could definitely tell they've been trying to come up with new designs for Rainbow Road. If there is going to be another one in the future, I'm going to predict this, guys. I'm guaranteeing this Rainbow Road is coming back.
Yeah.
Because for how it's been requested over the years, it's definitely something. Okay.
I almost forgot.
What?
No. I'll save that for gameplay, never mind.
Yeah. Alright, so here we go. We're going to finally go into gameplay. And this is the greatest Mario Kart Double Dash of all... I'm sorry, greatest Mario Kart of all time. Greatest. Yeah. No doubt about it. I'm already going to give it a top number 10 on this one because...
Yeah, no.
Good God. This game
is phenomenal. Though I will say this, after playing the Switch version for so long and coming back to this, there's some bumps reverting back, but like gameplay wise, this is incredible. The only issue I can see having with what there is the fact that you cannot hold your items behind you as a defense.
True.
Yeah.
But
you can
it's based
throw
on
them behind
timing.
you.
Yeah,
it takes a little more skill, which actually is really cool. It takes slightly more skill because you can't hold it behind you, but you throw them behind you to use them.
Yeah, so this is definitely one where it is a challenge. Absolutely a challenge.
True enough. And if you think about it, because, well, first of all, we've got to take a look at the power-ups. I love the power-ups in this game. The egg, the homing egg, and how it is more of a risk and reward system. Because if that thing explodes, it can either be items that are going to hurt you or items that are going to save you.
Yeah. Actually,
there's been many times that I've thrown an egg at Retro, and it's blown up, and I get destroyed with only bananas, bombs, or
There was one time that it actually became 3 bombs, and it's all random.
yeah.
yeah. And there was another time where he stopped, and I threw one at him, and then he landed on a star.
Yeah. That can happen. But one of my favorite ones is the chain chomp.
The chain chomp is a
I
good
love
one.
it. Oh god. I've gotten so lucky with that stupid thing on Rainbow Road. I got it at the right moment when I was the babies, and it pulled me back onto the road as I fell.
Oh my god.
Like, I got super lucky, and that was like one of the few times I've ever beaten my brother on that stage.
Nice.
Okay, now let's get into
for me, for the chain chomp, it's also the inspiration for Bullet Bill.
Oh yeah.
Because if you think about it, Bullet Bill works in a similar way.
That's actually, I thought about that a few days ago when we were playing. I used Chain Chomp, and I was like, wow, it really reminds me of Bullet Bill.
Yeah.
True. Actually, another power-up I love is the giant banana, because if you hit it, it becomes 3 separate bananas. And good God, you do not want to be in front of that thing when you hit it.
Yeah.
Because then it becomes a freaking minefield. Another one is also the Bowser shell. And this actually, I'm going to let you guys know, my original preferred team was Diddy Kong and Bowser Jr.
Really?
Because I get the big, if I'm in first place, I have the big shell, I'm tossing it behind me. That thing is like a giant freaking boulder of death coming after you like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then of course, for the Koopas, it's the 3 green or 3 red shells depending on what you get. But basically the triple shell.
Yeah.
And
There's also the fireball for Mario and Luigi.
let's start talking about our experience with red shells on Rainbow Road.
Oh, you think that? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, those glitches. Yeah, basically what happened was this: when we were playing on our own, and he threw a red shell behind me. It was right behind me, and then it just suddenly stalled. I actually stopped my car, reversed, went back up the hill I came from, just to see the red shell is spinning and in one place, and it's still there.
Yeah, and I wanted to test, is it just stopped there? Can you pick it up? What's happening with it? No, I ran into it and it knocked me off the edge.
Yeah, no. The issue for that is because, again, you cannot block because there were too many issues with okay, should the second player be able to block? Should the first be able to?
True.
And it's the reason why, and this is one of the very few games to where you can outrun the red shell. Items have timers separate to them and them alone, to where if they're on the field for a certain amount of time, they will disappear.
With the green shell, it's actually more how many times it hits the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also too. It just each item has a bunch of timers on it to affect gameplay because the tracks are long, or the amount of times you could pass it. So each item has its own time. So this is one of the few Mario Kart games where you can actually outrun the red shell, and even though it's difficult, it is also possible to outrun the blue shell. If you're one of the Toads, you have the golden shroom, and you have a far enough lead, and there's enough time left on the track, you can outrun the blue shell.
That is very true, yeah.
That is extremely difficult. I have only ever seen it happen once, years ago, at my brother's birthday party, to where it happened, but it is possible. And another thing, one of the cut content, which I was very interested, there's a cut content in this game for a yellow spike shell.
I wonder what the yellow one would do.
There is speculation on the internet that if thrown, it would allow you to swap places with the person either in front of you or the person right in front of them.
Wow, that would be just...
That would be the swap places with the person.
Biggest dick move I've ever seen.
Yeah, no. So it was all about swapping places with something. A yellow shell.
I feel like that would be swapping places with the person who hits.
Yeah.
Or it's like an ender pearl from Minecraft where it teleports you where you hit.
Yeah, so like it was definitely a big one. It was one of the ones that was cut, but it's actually still in the code. But if you try putting it back in, it
breaks the game.
Somewhat. They got it working once. I saw a video on the internet to where when you toss it, it just flies straight. It doesn't hit anything. It can't really interact with anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, because it's an unfinished product.
Yeah. Another actually unfinished gameplay, which that was also were the reverse cup, to where you play all the courses backwards.
That would be kind of cool.
Okay, now that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, there have been some people who've modded it and put that back in, but yeah, you just play them all backwards, and that's actually one that I would be kind of curious in.
I'm also trying to think. I think this is also the game that introduced mirror mode. Because I don't think it was ever in the 64 version.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you. This is the most... I do believe you're correct on that one.
Because, good God... Okay, I'm going to say this, guys. When he said it was the most challenging, he's right. But it also was the most frustrating due to mirror mode.
Oh, no. Trust me, this game would have been a lot worse if... Okay, so one of the reasons that people speculate online, one of the cups was taken out, was they had a gameplay mechanic in this game that I personally believe would have just changed the entire outcome of this entire game.
Really? What's that?
Jeez.
God bless it. Yeah, it's showing another gameplay footage of the pink dick.
Giant pink dick on.
Oh, jeez. You
okay.
are absolutely... You okay there, buddy?
But, yeah. Yeah, no. The gameplay mechanic that was cut was the ability to double jump. Like, willingly. Like, no item, nothing. You have the ability to hop.
Why not use the feather?
There was... Yeah,
they used it in Mario Kart 8, and it showed that it could be very useful of an item.
I know, but no, they were talking about, like, not just, like, regular hop with the feather. They're talking about, like, double jump.
Oh, yeah, that would have broken the game.
That, I mean, I'm like, are you serious? Like, some of the courses they had in, like, test phases all revolved around the ability to jump.
You imagine Baby Park with that, being able to just jump over the small little gap and jump back, and complete the course in, like, 30 seconds?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was broken. They were trying to implement it, and they had maps solely based around platforming. And if you did not succeed, like going from platform to platform, you fall, start right back again.
Ooh.
Apparently, it pissed off the test designers to the point to where they advocated no.
I'm glad they advocated no. Honestly, I think that would have been too much.
Oh man, I'm just sitting here after I learned that. I'm just thinking like, imagine Rainbow Road with the ability to jump.
Oh my god.
That would have killed me so many different times because, like, oh, I can skip this little spiral. Jumps over the wall by accident.
Oh
no! Like, oh man, and it just like it got me curious. And they said that it also started infighting because apparently the jump button would not be connected to the driver; it'd be connected to the person who's.
Oh no!
Oh, that would have been so funny.
Oh my god, I would have absolutely been pissed if you were the one doing it.
Oh my god.
Because he can't drive worth crap.
Oh, it's so much fun fucking around with people. Because, like, they'll be in a mood where you're in first place and you're just destroying everything. You're like, fuck, we can screw around. And then so, I was doing that yesterday with him. And then we just started, like, ramming. I started trying to do
You tried hitting everybody with that freaking punch. And we were swerving all over the place. I kept saying, please stop. Because I was begging him to stop because I was about to drive off the freaking ledge.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Could you... the ability just to hop and jump around like in a fucking...
Oh, God. I think I would have literally just quit the game after that.
Yeah, no. That was a mechanic, and to this day, they still have yet to really Okay, they have a hop mechanic in like the latest Mario Kart, but not
Yeah,
a straight up jump.
Actually, it's been in since Wii.
Well, yeah.
Remember the whole you jump on a ramp and you just gain an extra boost?
No. This was going to be like a straight jump.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Like,
but thinking about, we need this game back. We need a remaster.
absolutely.
We need a.
Oh my god.
A remaster. Add a 2-player mode where there's 2 people per cart in
Online
Mario Kart
multiplayer?
9. Yeah.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah,
no,
multiplayer version of this
Hey
game.
guys, here's this one. Having the ability to double jump in a Mario Kart game as Mario and Luigi is like asking them to give Peach the ability to hover. God bless it, he had to bring up the hover ability from Mario 2.
oh, damn. I mean,
No, you actually hit the nail on the head there, buddy, with that one. Jeez.
yeah, like, I mean.
Actually, a hover ability on this, I don't think would have been that bad.
Well, they
'Cause
do
then
have
you could
gliding
use it to you
sections
could-
in like the Switch, but yeah. But actually, now thinking about it, the hover ability might be just as broken as like the idea to double jump.
Actually, I don't think so. The reason why is that you can only dodge certain items. Like you can't, like
But
the
would
blue
you
shell will still
imagine
the blue shell will
hovering-
still hit you,
But would
along
you
with of course the
imagine
giant
hovering
banana.
down DK Mountain, you'd skip all those difficult curves.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be broken. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine being Rosalina and having the ability to teleport items to another racer. Okay, that actually wouldn't be too bad. Rosalina could give you a random item out of nowhere.
Yeah, but one thing, if they do give this game back, I mean, I understand there were some people who did not like the 2-player mechanic. I thought it was phenomenal.
I thought it was amazing.
But, I mean, definitely there's some ways you could, like, spruce that up, especially, give the back character a little bit more due, especially if there was, like, added aiming. Like,
True.
2 people with 2 people, there would be, like, much more they could do with items.
Oh, here's one joke one of my friends made about Crash Tag Team Racing. They called it Mario Kart Double Dash, but for war criminals. I'm like, damn, that's accurate. Because there are literally machine guns and rocket launchers used in that game. However, basically, Crash Tag Team Racing is Mario Kart Double Dash, but worse. Especially if you use engine.
Phoenix Fire, you are right. If they do remaster this game, they will indeed find a way to fit in new Mario characters. And I don't.
Or they could do something like Mario Kart 8, like have Link and Zelda on the team, the Inkling boy and girl on the team,
Yeah.
the boy and girl villagers.
Yeah, and
Just
add, like,
imagine.
their items. Like, I could see the Inkling special being that they submerge.
Or
Like,
they could use a
and
paint
able-
bomb.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And
Yeah,
then,
paint bomb that hits the area and it becomes absolutely slick. You slip on it.
Yep,
And
except
then
the Inklings,
Zelda-
you can, like, just get a boost from it or something.
Zelda,
Yeah.
this is kind of an overpowered one or something like that, but it would be refined. You get like a sword that you can, like, the dash method. You can maybe pop someone's tire
I think it
for
would
a
be
little bit.
honestly. I think it would be interesting to see them use the Triforce.
Yeah.
The Triforce gives them almost like a star power, but they have the ability to shoot light arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you use the light arrows, it shortens the time.
Yeah.
And if it's invincibility, you can't hurt anyone else when using it. It just makes you immune to stuff. That's all. That way, it's not completely overpowered.
Then villagers, they have a net. They can pick up items.
Oh, that's a good one. They can
Yeah.
pick up items on the ground and just and of course they could toss them even farther with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, again, there's several ideas for a remaster. Gameplay-wise, this is by far peak Mario Kart because, let's be honest here, which Mario Kart game do we go back to? Like, let's be honest here, this is the only one that it has, like, such uniqueness that is worthy of going back. I mean, in an N64, I'd go back just for the hell of it. But the SNES, I mean, maybe classic, but DS, not really.
Yeah.
I would go back to.
Mario Kart 64, I think Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Wii are the only 2 games I'm willing to go back to, except for Super Mario Kart because I grew up with that game from the start. So so I can see nostalgic value in that. But if I'm not doing nostalgic goggles on, then it's just maybe N64. Actually, no, take that back. No N64, because the controls on that were pretty bad. Mario Kart Wii, maybe. It depends, but Double Dash I'll always go back to.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Because, good God, here's a suggestion from Phoenix Fire for a power-up. Zelda would have the ability to use Nehru's Love instead of a Power Star. Nehru's Love is like a fire spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that could work. Honestly, I think it'd be pretty interesting, though, for what it's worth. The amount of stuff they could do for a remaster is insane.
Oh, absolutely. And again, I truly believe this is like one of the Mario Karts everyone goes back to. This is, like, I believe like they have like monthly tournaments still for like Mario Kart Double Dash.
I would love to go for that one.
But I don't hear anything about N64.
Oh, Nehru's Love's the shield spell. Inspires the fire spell. I just realized that.
Right. I
Thank
apologize.
you.
My brain's still on Breath of the Wild right now.
Honestly,
when it comes to Zelda, I'm yeah.
Oh, I have an idea. Oh, I have some ideas for good courses. And before we do that, though, what do you guys rate the score?
Gameplay, I'd have to rate it. 9.
9?
Because it's an amazing game. It's just, it does have some flaws, such as the glitches that do come out, such as the shell randomly stopping. One time I almost fell off the map on Rainbow Road and fixed it, but I went under the map. It's little glitches like that that are funny, but make it not as good.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I'm gonna go with 8. If they implemented some of the controls from the later games into this, I would most likely give it a 9 or a 10. But I do feel like it is... Double Dash is missing something. I'm trying to put like the nail on the head of it, like to truly make it like... Because it does have the Double Dash feature, 2 carts, and it has uniqueness, and they do make it work. But if they ever remaster or bring back the doubles mechanic in a later Mario Kart game, it needs a slight little bit of polish.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Before we go on to our next section, here are the final scores. Jerome, you originally gave it a 35.
Mm-hmm.
Your score is 33.
33?
That's close.
Isaiah, yours originally was 38. Your score is 36. My original score was 40. The score I gave it was 39.
Looks like we all gave it a little less than what we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a fantastic game, like...
For what it's worth, yeah, it's still top tier game for me.
Oh, absolutely. I'd still give it, I mean, if we were just going right off the top of my head, this is one of the must-buys.
True.
Of any person with the GameCube.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. This is actually where we're going to go into the next section before we do, like, other stuff. It is called Retro Evolution, where we basically say, if we were to take the helm, what would we add, get rid of, or what would we do to the game and the movie depends on what happens. And here's the thing. I'm only going to give this option for games, movies, television, all that don't have a 50 score. So if there's no 50 score, then we're not doing that. But since we did not give a 50 on this, what would you guys improve? We'll start with Jerome from Outcast Core.
Okay, let's see. Definitely a few more tracks. Because there was just like so many possibilities that I would love to see. But definitely one of the main improvements I would do would be item balance. Because there are 2 characters in this game that don't have items. Or like special items specifically for them. They can randomly get anyone's items, which kind of makes them broken. Not to mention, I would make it a little bit more easier to like understand the pluses and bonuses of each cart, because I think that's something that the Switch version nails. Because if you try to make the best cart with like the wheels, the
tires, the cart, and the glider, you can see the exact stats and
yeah, I know.
Slight more customization. What you're saying?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, the stars confused me a little bit when I first got back into the Double Dash.
Yeah.
Like which each meant. The status window for the Switch version made it much simpler, much clearer to understand what I was dealing with, how I should handle it.
True.
So I would definitely make that more easier. Maybe make the arc bigger or something.
God bless it. I knew you were gonna say
kidding.
that. Okay. Well.
That and well, I guess a reverse mode. I really, for some reason, I feel like that should have been in there. Mirror mode, reverse mode, then maybe some form of like warp mode, to where this was an idea I saw on the internet. I know it was impossible for the GameCube time, but I would love to see it if there was a mode in the game to where you start a race, it randomly selects one stage for you, and once you cross the finish line for the first lap, it instantly transports you to a different stage.
You mean like how Super Smash Bros. Ultimate did with their stage select?
Yeah, the stage swapping.
Nice.
I love that idea of a mechanic. I really do. And so I would definitely add that in there. And also, I would attempt, with that warp idea, to add in a story mode. Have some big, like maybe a Kirby boss, maybe Dark Matter, come in and be like, hey, I shall take control over this world, and he like separates the stages, the cards, and like and it's a race against the clock to like get the sunshines or something, you know? Like I would attempt to add a story mode.
Alright.
I'm saying, because single player, it's okay, but other than unlock like the bonus cards and things like that, this is a party game. This is not really a game I could see myself, you know, truly replaying again for the single player value.
Yeah.
I want that single player value.
All right. So what about you? Gecko? What about you?
I really, some of the things that I would do is definitely some bug fixes, because I mean the fact that it is an older game, it will come with bugs. Those be pretty necessary to patch, and then in online mode.
Ooh.
Where you can get random teammates and pick with just random enemies and teammates and proximity chat.
Yeah, because I know that the Nintendo Switch Online has the chat option.
Yeah, but what I want is more of a proximity chat thing where the closer you are to someone, the louder they are, and if you're further away, it'll get quieter and quieter and then just cut off eventually.
Okay.
So
that would be really cool. So if you're like in first place and there's someone behind you, be like, "Get off my back, you bastard! I'm coming for you!" Something like that, and then
that'd be pretty interesting.
That would be interesting. I don't know if Nintendo or anyone. Well,
it's possible if the Nintendo Switch Online thing can work. Because
they have that
it can work with this.
They have that in stuff like Rust. You know what that game is? Yeah, it's a survival game, but they also have a proximity chat. They also have mods for games like Among Us, where they adds in proximity chat. It's a really cool feature that needs to be more appreciated, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If I were to make any changes, first of all, if we're going to put this on the Switch or another Nintendo console in the future, one thing, add more characters. I like your idea with Kirby. Bring Kirby into this one, along with King Dedede as another one. He'd be a heavy character. For Legend of Zelda, instead of just having Link, you could have Zelda in there too. Or, heck, Ganondorf if you really want to go that far.
Or even Sheik.
Or Sheik, yeah. Sheik and Zelda could be a team, and Ganondorf and Link could be a team, that sort of stuff. Or mix and match, really depends. Other characters I can see, Inkling Boy, Inkling Girl, Village Boy, Village Girl, those guys from Animal Crossing and Splatoon, great. And I think 2 more characters I would love to see, honestly, get a little bit more appreciation. Captain Falcon and Fox. Wouldn't it be awesome to see them with their power-ups?
Well, we do have an F-Zero track in the latest Switch game.
So it could work.
It
Captain
could
Falcon,
work.
Captain Falcon, and who else? Like Black Shadow?
Something like that. Or maybe, I mean, again, this game was all brought about by Sonic, so let's toss him in there.
Sonic.
What do you think?
Knuckles,
Sonic and Shadow?
Sonic, Shadow,
I think
Silver.
Sonic and Shadow would work.
Yeah, Sonic and Shadow.
We got some from Phoenix Fire. Kamek.
Ooh, Kamek. Okay, that's
Kamek,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, and even add Silver in there. Silver, Knuckles, just add... They could add so much to here. They could make a whole game where it's just a giant roster like
Everyone's
Smash
in.
Bros. Ultimate,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but
It would be interesting,
Mario
yeah.
Kart Double Dash Ultimate. Something like that.
Okay. Another thing is that add more courses. Like in Hyrule Circuit, we have that. But what if we added Gerudo Valley?
Ooh.
That'd
Just
be really
imagine the music track for that one. Because Ocarina of Time did a really good job with that one. So bring back Gerudo Valley like you did in Smash Bros. Ultimate and give it an amazing track that fits the racing aesthetic.
Actually, one course, another reason I want Kirby in there. Because have you guys played Kirby Arrowhead at all?
Yes, I have. It's fun.
Music in there and like some of the stage designs are just so fucking gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Like so amazing. The music definitely was spot on for that game.
Ooh, Phoenix Fire says Termina from Majora's
That
Mask.
could be interesting, yeah.
Interesting choice there. Let me see. What other? Of course, if you want to go, if we're gonna go the Super Smash Ultimate way, bring freaking Cloud and Sephiroth.
Yeah, make them a team. Maybe
Think about it. Their powers would be materia,
That could be interesting.
a random materia that they get for
but
whenever they get it.
instead of Cloud and Sephiroth, I say they should go with like Noctis, someone with an actual
Ooh.
car.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
like
could
maybe
bring
one
in
of-
like this is really far fetched, but they brought in Steve with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Maybe bring in like Steve and Zombie
Or
and
Steve and Alex.
Steve and Alex, and then have a minecart as their cart, or even,
Okay,
Yeah.
that could work. That could work.
and even have like an Ender Dragon as their power up, where it goes through, flies, and
Also, something
does-
similar to the Chain Chomp.
Yes.
Okay.
Or even you throw it and it leaves like
Or use the
dragon
Ender
breath.
Pearl.
Yeah, Ender Pearl.
Throw it. If you throw it ahead of someone, you can actually go ahead of them.
Yeah, you can think there's so many different possibilities they could
Or
do if they remastered
maybe
this
something
game.
a little random. I mean, one idea I had, maybe they can use the fishing line and like tether
Ooh.
someone. They have to like, follow behind them.
Oh, that's clever.
Or even have multiple power-ups per person that you can customize and unlock. Maybe have like a skill tree where you can go down different
That's
ways
going
and
real
unlock.
big, man.
That's going really big, though.
I know, but just think about it. You can have multiple things, because you see how many ideas we're throwing out here.
Yeah, honestly, I would love to see a Corneria. And actually, this is what Phoenix Fire says. Would love to see Corneria as a, almost like a Corneria type of, or technically Cornelia, but yeah, whatever.
R-Wings, yeah. Actually, in one ending of one of the Star Fox games on the DS, Fox and Falco do become racers.
That's true, so why not use the cars that they use in that game in this?
Yeah, no, so that could definitely be possible.
And not to mention with Captain Falcon, just imagine what you can do with that one right there, because
Yeah.
what, like his ability, you could use some of the his skills from Smash Brothers. Like if he's up close to someone, he could use Falcon Punch and launch him to the side of the course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or for Falco, he could actually use almost like a little speed dash with his fire jet ability. You know, the one that goes up or
Yeah.
angle in any direction.
Yeah.
Ooh, what other characters would be good for this? Like Solid Snake. Drop C4 behind you, boom!
Or go in a box and become invincible to anything. Like have it not invincible to anything, but like if a blue shell's coming after you, you go in a box and then it doesn't see you anymore.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
like
no,
an
that's clever.
undetectable one. Yeah. Like,
That's clever.
Yeah, instead of outright destroying it, like you put the box on, and like any items thrown at you, like they cannot home on to you. They can't see
Yeah,
you.
it's
That is
like-
impressive.
It's a cloaking device.
In a way, yeah, and they only last for a short time, so I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's completely believable. Snake would do something like that.
Just thinking about Metal Gear Solid. Why a box? Why did they think of a box?
I have no idea. Let me see. What other... And not to mention, there were Mario characters in Metal Gear Solid if you looked for them. It was on someone's desk. So technically, that could work.
Yeah, no,
let's see. What else would be good?
You could bring in, this is another far-fetched idea, but, like, from Big Hero 6, you could bring in Hero and...
No, Disney will not allow that.
No, let's
Honestly, you're more likely able to see freaking Master Chief from Halo.
Yeah,
okay,
or
that'd be
Mega
really
Man.
Cool.
Or
that
Mega
would
Man.
be really good. Like, how we
Master Chief would use the rocket launcher on the back.
Yeah.
If he was in the back, and if Arbiter was in the back, he had to have his sword or field rod gun.
Or even have Master Chief and Cortana as a duo.
No, more likely Arbiter and Master Chief.
Yeah, that'd make more sense.
Ooh, Pac-Man. Actually, no. Instead of Phoenix Fighter. I like the idea with Pac-Man, but instead of a ghost, Mrs. Pac-Man. They would use the power pellet ability.
I think we're all missing like one girl, Pauline.
She's not as well known, and she's only had like 2 games.
Well, I mean that's the point. Everyone's trying to like. She's actually back in tennis, so.
That is true. And not to mention, she is in Super Mario Odyssey more as a guest character.
I know, and not gonna lie, I like Jump Up Superstar. Love that music.
That is a really good song. But yeah, there's so many ideas that could actually work with this. It's unreal. Okay, now that we're done with Retro Evolution, now it's time to look at our top 5 favorite Mario Kart games.
Oh boy.
And then we're gonna do, and then if we have enough time, we'll answer questions as well as do a top 10 of our favorite tracks.
Okay, so.
Sorry, top 5 favorite tracks.
Top 5 Mario Kart games.
Yep, we'll start with Gecko first, then we'll go with you, and then me.
I haven't played like every single one, but I've played the basics of the Wii, Double Dash 64, which is the one I actually grew up on was 64.
Yeah.
And then there's Mario Kart 8 and
I did let you play the Super Mario original one, the original Mario Kart.
Which, oh my god, the original Mario Kart is so
janky.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deny it. But again, it was the first in the franchise, so you gotta at least give some credit for them for trying.
Imagine Cranky Kong in Mario Kart.
He'd throw his stick at you.
Or just ram his stick up your ass.
Yeah. Jam his stick into your tire. Stop.
Oh my god, that would actually be really broken. Because then he could basically slow you down to a certain point.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would be your in
top
order?
5.
What would you give for top 5?
Top, I would have to go Double Dash.
Double Dash number 1.
Yeah, Double Dash number 1. Number 2, I'd have to go. It's hard between. I'd have to go 64.
Ooh.
Just nostalgia.
That
And
makes sense.
then third, probably Wii.
All right.
I'd rate Wii over 8.
All right, and so 8. Where would 8 be?
8 would be number 4.
And number 5 would be the original Super Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thinking
Jerome,
back to it.
your turn, buddy.
Okay.
What would you give your top 5?
As much as I love Double Dash, I'm sorry, I still love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That would be number 1. Double Dash would be a solid 2. Mario Kart 64 would be number 3. Then Mario Kart Wii would be number 4. And then 5 would be Mario Kart DS.
Ooh. Okay. I've pretty much played every single Mario Kart in existence, including the arcade games. Those count. And here's the thing. I do love Mario Kart Double Dash. That's still going to be my number 1. My number 2 is going to surprise the both of you. Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh,
Really?
I grew up with that game for so many years. I actually 100% beat that one. And actually, here's a story that happened a while back. This is when I was getting 2 of my teeth removed. It's right here. Basically, I just took some of this stuff. It's like basically laughing gas, but in liquid form. I was driving around. I was in first place, doing really good. And then all of a sudden, my dad notices my car going in circles. And then I'm doing this. I was so out of it, I didn't even realize what happened to me. Everything went blank the moment I got close to the finish line. I had no idea what was happening.
Oh my God,
Everyone
all I can imagine is...
Everyone in the orthodontist office, I swear to God, were laughing their asses off, wondering what the hell happened to me. My dad was laughing and still talks about that story to this day.
I feel like that's hilarious. All I can imagine is this kid sitting down, it's like early 2000s, and then you're just sitting there playing Mario Kart, nothing big, all of a sudden, and then just goes full retard mode.
That's what happens when you take a dosage of that stuff. You basically become completely numb to everything.
Yeah.
And I was just basically running in circles. I was in dead last by the end of it. My dad was like, wow, you went from first to last right at the end there, and you were and he knew I was holding on for dear life. I was trying to stay conscious. I was in the worst position possible with that. So I've had a lot of good memories with Super Mario Circuit, so for the Game Boy Advance, so I'm going to put that at number 2. Number 3 is a really hard choice because either going to be Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And as much as I do like the Wii one, I got to go with Deluxe on this one.
Really?
Yep. And for the other one, Mario Kart GP is going to be number 4. Number 5 is going to be Mario Kart Wii. I am not playing Mario Kart 64 because that game is cheap, and I would literally break the game if I were to try to play all those courses again. Especially if someone decides to play frickin' Toad. Frickin'
I've got a
son
good
of a
idea.
bitch.
I've got a good idea. You know what we could do post-stream? We could play some Mario Kart 64.
Oh, screw you. I don't have that game, thank God.
Aw, damn.
I do have Star Wars Pod Racer, though.
Oh, wow.
So that could be
I remember I used to have... I don't know where they went, but I used to have A Bug's Life for for the Nintendo 64.
Mm-hmm.
I also used to have... I don't remember exactly how rare this cartridge was, but I had a purple cartridge. It was James Bond.
Nice.
It was... I don't know why. I always felt proud that I had it, but my dad was the one to get it.
Actually, there is one Mario Kart game I haven't played yet. It's that one where you actually use the remote control. Basically, you use your Switch to control those carts.
Oh, Mario Kart Live?
I really haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
It looks fun, though, because
Have
you
you
can
tried
make your
Mario
own
Kart
tracks.
Mobile?
No,
I've
I'm
tried
not
it
touching
once.
that.
I've tried it once. It plays fine, but the whole pay-to-win system is absolutely bull.
Yep, I'm not considering that a real Mario Kart game. Those fucking bastards.
A lot of people played it for a while.
Yeah,
Like, it
during the
became
first
very
few
pop-
months, and then
It became
made
extremely popular last year.
Yeah, I'm
They
not
must have gotten rid of the
I'm
pay-to-win
not
system then.
touching any of that mobile stuff. Like, I
I did play Super Mario on the phone, actually. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just auto-running, but it's still fun.
I don't like games that, have so many in-app purchases. I only really care about purchasing things in-game if it's like a legit DLC.
True.
Yeah, or if it's just... I mean, this is what's happening now, but, like, you can get an aesthetic. Like, I mean...
You mean like in Team Fortress 2? Now, that one you pay,
Yeah.
but it's mainly for costumes and weapon colors.
I mean, I
designs.
understand that. I accept that is okay to me.
But something like a mobile game, where it's... You can sit 5 hours and wait for this to build, or you can wait another... Or you can spend $20 and have it done now.
That is true.
I can't stand those. I can't stand
Yeah.
those. I'd be patient and just wait.
True.
Yeah.
Actually, alright, so, for what it's worth, though, I think it's pretty interesting of just how far Mario Kart has come along since the original in the Super Nintendo. It's absolutely insane, because think about it. We went from 16 bits, and now look at what we're doing now.
We're flying in 4K.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And here's the thing. I remember Super Mario Kart originally being made back in the early 1990s. I think 92 or 94. One of those 2 years. And look at us now. it is absolutely amazing how far we've come with Mario
30
Kart.
years.
Yeah, over 30 years is nuts. And if you really want to go back, if you want to go back to frickin' Pac-Man, good God.
Oh, can you imagine Pac-Man inside here, Mrs. Pac-Man and Pac-Man together as a duo?
Well,
And,
Pac-Man was in Mario Kart GP, one of the kart games on my list.
Yeah.
So and not to mention even Inky, Blinky, Clyde, and I forgot the other one.
Inky, Blinky, Clyde, and Pinky, right?
Yeah, Pinky. Yeah, thank you. Those 4 were in Mario Kart GP as well, and they even had unique items that fit their aesthetic, including the power pellet.
Yeah, like I was going to say, like Pac-Man's power or could have been like he has a power pellet and then he throws it down and he eats it.
I think if it'd be cool that if his power-up eats the power pellet, and he basically automatically destroys anyone that's in his way.
Yeah.
And they have to respawn in the exact spot they died in.
Yeah, or it's like being thrown off the map.
Mm-hmm. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be a really cool concept.
Okay. We actually have my dad here. He'll be joining in as a little bit of a guest here. What would you say, if you were to choose your top 3 favorite Mario Kart games?
Well, okay. 3, I like the advanced game. I did. And
I actually told him the story of what happened.
You don't have to, just turn it on me.
Yeah, but I told him the story of what happened to me in the dentist office.
Well, let me tell you the story.
God bless it. I literally just said it.
No. I was there. You were out. Okay. I mean, there's reality, and then there's
What you were doing.
There is retro. So let me tell you how this works. So it was actually pretty funny because I'm watching him play, and all of a sudden you could just start telling when the drug was actually starting to work, because the game was he was kind of going on automatic mode. And there's the finish line. I mean, he's at the finish line, and all of a sudden, the thing turns right. Just like this. I'm just telling you right there, if you want to go up there, it was going in the clockwise direction, so we already know we were going forward in time. He never got any closer to the finish line. Then finally, he went up there, and he was so out of it. I mean, really, he didn't know until I had to tell him what he was doing. On the game. But the thing is, I watched his whole demeanor go, whoo. So anyway, the thing is that it was hilarious because and he lost, and he was like this close. If all he had to do was just go straight once, he would have won. That's how far ahead he was,
I blanked out right near the end of the race.
But it was so hilarious because before it even gets into the race, you should see he was barely able to stay on the track. But he did good. He was kind of doing this, kind of like taking up bold lanes on a 2-lane, staying between the 2 white lines, okay, not the dotted line. Right over, he just kind of going like this, So. But my second is this one right here. This one, just because the actual uniqueness of the game. Anytime that you can go up there and you can have 2 players, a true 2-player game in a sense, where you're in one kart and 2 people can be able to do whatever they need to do. It's kind of like Top Gun. You have the pilot and you have the reel. So that's one thing I like about it. And for just to let you guys know, it's the original Mario Kart. The one on the SNES.
The one that he keeps beating me on.
That's just
even
fun.
at my age, I still lose to him.
But it's still just that circuit. That's what it is. It's fun for me. That will never change. That's always going to be number 1, always.
Okay.
It's just too new now. It's too.
Of course, you guys can give us questions in the comments while we're doing this episode. What would you guys say is your favorite power-up? Because this is really tough for me, because if I'm going to say my personal favorite, and it's a tie between the red shell and the banana.
Mine's a tie between the triple banana, the triple red shell and what was it? Chain chomp.
Ooh.
I would say Chain Chomp, without a doubt, because there's just something about suddenly you hit the button and the little black ball in your hand suddenly bursts into a giant monster chomping at everything in front of you, and just watching it all in action as it tugs you along is just fantastic. I love it.
Mine is the triple green shell for defense.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Because I'll just let that damn thing run and stuff like that. So whatever I have in my hand, for later. And probably I guess I would say the ultimate, the golden mushroom.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because it's one that that you can go up there and just keep firing that goddamn thing to catch up with people. But the green shell is my favorite. When I get the triple green, I will run. And if whatever I have as the secondary will be there until all 3 of my shells are gone, because you don't know when a red shell's coming.
True.
So I like it when I have that. That is the best defensive weapon that you can have. Or besides trailing 5 bananas behind you and stuff.
Oh yeah, on the N64, yeah.
You know what we need to show your dad?
What?
Peaches.
Oh yeah.
Well, did you guys tell him about the? I missed
Yeah, we
part
did.
Of it.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
did.
Tell him about your guys' glitches on that. That was hilarious. Just watching that red shell just going, just turning right over there.
Oh shoot, that thing turned off.
What?
That one on the pad.
That's okay.
But actually, I think I remember one. Yeah, there was in Peach Beach.
If you want, I can load up like a time trial and just show him.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, we're gonna do something a little bit in the background here, everyone. But yeah, basically we have to show them because good God, that just ruined my freaking childhood.
I was listening to your guys' combinations. I was listening to your guys' retro evolution here, and I will tell you,
You can actually see that in the picture.
You can see some good things. There's some really good.
All right, so he's gonna show you, Dad.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. This is just showing him.
Yeah. I'm not paying attention to time here. It's just like, it was blatantly there. I've known about this secret for years, but
I didn't notice it at all. What does that look like to you?
Oh yeah.
It's
A giant
dick.
penis.
Well, yes, not protected though. Okay, so just because it's rock solid.
God!
I am sorry.
Oh, God!
Right over there.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
Yeah,
There's a giant dick
But
in Mario Kart.
Well, because sometimes you just have to be a dick when you're playing this game.
Unfortunately, he's right about that too.
But it's on Peach Beach, so what does that say about Peach?
She's a slut. It's okay.
Thank you. That or she's a whore. One of the two.
No.
yeah, no.
No, actually, no. I wouldn't go that far. She's
No.
definitely a
Here's
slut.
another. Alright. Well, you can somewhat see it on this screen, like with the coloring, but like if it's like over the top.
But
No. Oh, dang it! It doesn't like give you the overview of like the map.
yeah, I think no,
I
it
don't
doesn't.
think you can see it because
It looks like that Yoshi's head looks like a thumbs up.
Yeah.
kind of yeah.
Actually, hang on. Let me see if I do it like this. Oh my God! Yeah, it actually does. Holy hell! That is actually really cool.
Because you can somewhat see. Let me get that. Actually, one issue I am seeing here is that once you quit something, it takes you all the way back to the starting screen, which is kinda
Yeah,
weird.
but again, that's more of a minor stuff because the music is so good.
I think the reason why is because you still get a chance to pick your team.
Yeah.
That's the thing right here. So you always
True.
have to go back to the beginning to go up.
Not
and
to mention, if you're
pick your team.
adding more people in.
You see the grassland with the billboard, you can kind of see it. Like, put that under a
Oh
monochrome filter.
my God. Yeah, apparently that this game had a lot of phallic symbolism in here.
Well, if you
There
really
must have been a
if
bunch
you
of
take a
perverts in
look
the
right
game.
now, how do you think right now if they just took the original, remade, just did a remake, didn't add, didn't take away, how
A
would-
remaster,
I mean,
you mean.
remastered it. How would you think it would play now?
I think it would play fantastic, especially if it went with some of the Switch controls.
Oh, I see what
like
you're saying.
the stick, the joystick. Because if the Switch has gotten me doing like a feather touch to turn the console, like to turn the car. But in this game, if you want to like turn the damn thing, you're gonna like go like that, like all the way. And that got me because I'm just thinking like, I remember when I first started playing this again, I'm like thinking like, okay, just tap it. It's like, wait, that's not working.
Yeah, because and the thing is that what's really nice is because some people do like the GameCube controller stuff. I remember the N64. I never really liked the N64 controller. That wasn't my thing right over there.
It looked like it was a controller that would stab you.
Well, it just did not seem to me to be user friendly. It's not like this controller right here. That is a controller that
actually. Hang on, I'll show you guys what he's talking about.
But I'm not much. But the thing is that when you're an arcader, and when you're starting,
basically, this is what he's talking about, everybody. This. And weird controller.
The trigger on the back.
Yeah, I mean
there's a little trigger.
Yeah, it's right there in the back, right there.
And that was the thing that I didn't like because you're actually holding it like this, in a sense.
Hey, at least you're not dealing with this one. This one is just trash. I'm sorry, Sega. For as much as you innovated, this is the one thing you should have fixed.
Are you really trying to do it?
Maybe.
What?
I'm trying to make it black and white. I forget which one it is. Brightness.
And besides, we already know this would never work in a kart racer.
No.
Not even close.
Somewhat. I think you're getting there.
This one, I could definitely say this would work.
Yeah.
Wait,
again, that's Super Mario Circuit. That's how it was done.
I'm desperately trying to get this because I want to see what he's saying.
Who?
He said that if you put it under a black and white filter Yoshi circuit, it looks like there's a penis.
Like it coming from Yoshi.
Yeah.
Well, no, let's go back. Let's take a look at it. We don't even need to do it black and white.
Because I mean, you can already see the billboard is there.
Yes.
Like the grass lane is in front of the billboard is there. It's if you put a filter in it, pretty much it looks like he's got a dick. Like, and again, totally intentional too.
Well, what it is it's just like anything else. Sometimes certain things are unintentional. When you're looking at it, it just doesn't. Like what was it when it was Simba that fell down? You remember how they kind of clouded all the way around and stuff like that. It had the word sex in it. If you
I remember that one.
When you slowed it down, but a lot of
Why
people
did I forget
thought
about
that was
one?
intentional, and I go sometimes just by looking,
Yeah, you can kind of see it with a little bummer there.
But honestly, or heck, if you look at the foul symbolism in freaking Little Mermaid,
so
like I mentioned.
basically, if you take a look at it right here, if everything went black and white, this right here, see that hump?
Yeah.
Right like there. See?
Yeah,
right here.
I see it.
I
that
see
way,
that
yeah.
as well.
Oh Lord, man, I swear to God,
But
game
you
developers are
gotta
such
understand- You gotta
pervs.
understand too is that no one's going to look at it anyway.
That is true.
I mean that's the same reason.
It's more like a silly joke.
Yeah, no. One of the early Mega Man games, because you cannot physically, without hacking the Mega Man game, look at the magazine. Dr. Light was reading,
Yes.
and one of the cutscenes. But if you went to the game's code, you can see it's very clearly it's a dirty magazine.
They actually had an entire dirty store in Mega Man Legends, right?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, it was actually really funny as hell.
Yep.
But still, honestly, what would you guys say is your? What would you guys say if you guys were to choose a course from this game and put into the next Mario Kart? Which one from this game would you like to see again?
Rainbow Road or Baby Park?
Uh-huh. Yeah, those are my two picks.
Okay, let's make this more interesting. Get courses that haven't been already in a Mario Kart game. That means Luigi Circuit's out. That includes also Daisy's Cruiser.
Mario Circuit.
Mario Circuit's already been in too. Same with Sherbert Land. Yoshi Circuit,
Mushroom
DK
City.
Mountain's also out.
Mushroom City.
Mushroom City?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd definitely be the one. Cause
Rainbow Road has not been in one yet, so I'm going to say that's one of them.
Yeah.
The other one I'd like to see is, surprisingly, Wario's Coliseum.
Wario's Coliseum. Sorry about that.
Coliseum. I like that one. Coliseum. Yeah, he's on it.
Or-
He's on it.
Wario's Coliseum, I can see that because it's just it's hell. It's hectic. It's fun.
Yes.
And then another one that I would like to see is Peach's Beach.
I knew you were gonna say that, you little.
Not
Well, actually,
because
no,
of the-
you literal dick.
Not because of the dick, just because I like the course.
That is true. The course is actually really intriguing of how many different routes you could take in order to.
I'm just
Gain
so
a speed
surprised
boost.
None of you guys got that.
No.
one.
We got it.
No,
We got
no,
it.
he's talking about how we first heard about it.
Oh,
He told us
told
that
us that-
oh,
we
I
did
see.
not even notice throughout the entire time we've been playing for the last few days,
See, and the thing is,
as well as my whole life in my
for,
case.
for me, I'm not a console. So
Yeah.
to me, it's like I'll play, and if you know what I mean. So to me, it's no big deal. You know, I don't watch it.
I just always find it funny because the way I learned about it is I was playing it with my brother. A friend of his came over and was like, "Oh my god, have you found the dick yet?"
Oh,
And my brother's like, "What?" And I'm just sitting there like, "Okay, what the fuck's this?" And he's like, "See, it's a giant dick." And I'm like, "Oh god, why?"
because they had sex on the beach. We won't go there.
Well, there are nude beaches, so.
Yeah.
Mario did definitely clean Peach's pipes on the beach.
Oh yes, he
Good God, dude.
You said that he doesn't use his plumber skills. He definitely did.
Well,
True.
yeah, that is true. Going up there, I don't know.
You would think that he would have at least had a
Well,
seat
you know,
of
and
power
after
in
he
the
got-
government
he
after
got
how many
done,
times
you
you
could
saved
tell
her.
there were just rainbows around. So we won't go there.
Dear God.
That's how Rainbow Road came to
Yeah,
be.
yeah. and all
my
I'm just,
God.
and all
I feel
I'm-
sorry for anybody. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for any child who's listening to this right now. Which
Why would they be listening to
Think to this. It's
you'd be
over a
very
game.
surprised.
And basically, if their parents gave them control of their own YouTube, then yes,
they
know,
would.
They could
Honestly,
rent
you'd be
their
very
DVD.
surprised how parents nowadays are so more relaxed than they were back then.
Well, just because there's a lot of things back in the day, you know. You have
Heck,
to
it was
really-
crazy
you
for some
did-
of the stuff that they cut out during like Courage the Cowardly Dog. They called that the scariest show on the cartoon in the world. No,
That was my childhood.
exactly.
I mean,
And adults back then freaking ruined it.
Well, it gets back to the point of where TV is supposed to be seen by all, you know, in a sense, you know. It was the time, you got to understand that when we grew up, when we had TV, okay, when we grew up with TV, it was a family affair. Your family sat down, you watched TV, you watched
Yeah.
the Disney or whatever it is. So it has a family connotation to it, you know, right over here. So what happens is that when you start bringing in all of these things, you actually start taking away of what makes it family.
Nowadays, you
And-
can get away with almost anything.
Yeah,
now.
and that is still, you still got to have a medium out there where you can go up and still have something that is family. You do have your social media there where you can be able to pick and choose on what you want to go with, but I really do believe that TV should be meant for family. And it's really kind of hard to have something there where you can't have the 8-year-old in the room when really, and not even a 13 or 14-year-old in the room, you know, where you have to have just a bunch of adults, you know, type of a thing. That's the reason why that they always had Late Night with Johnny Carson and all those other things at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live was always late, you know. It was
Adult
it was
Swim,
never,
if you want to count them in
Yeah.
there.
yep.
Yep, and that
Toonami.
and that was the reason why that was always there, because so during the prime times and everything else like that, it actually stayed with a more of a family type of show.
True.
So that's the reason why that everybody kind of went hyper mode on things and stuff like that, because you were bringing in things into a prime time atmosphere that not necessarily all kids or all people can be able to look at, you know.
Okay, I actually have a question from someone I met over Ghost Quarters before the D&D session we had. If you were to choose one item to get rid of in Mario Kart, what would it be?
They all have their place, so it's very difficult to choose.
Yeah, like I'm trying to do that. In my
That's
head.
why I was shocked that he gave me that question. I'm like, I would love to try to give this question to the guests and see how they think.
One that I keep thinking of is Bowser's Shell, just because you.
Well, it's not like they use it in other games, though. It's
I
only
know.
in Double Dash.
Oh, out of all Mario Kart.
Yeah, the ones I know that are the most common in Mario Kart is the multiple bananas, the the single banana, single shell, basically the single items, the multiple items.
Let me think here. I'm trying to think here. Like, I mean, again, Gecko was right. They all have their place.
I mean,
I would
Mario
actually.
Kart 8, the 8 items.
That's only a single thing. Remember, 7
know.
did the same thing.
Yeah, it's just.
Okay, so basically, out of everything that you see, okay, what do you do? Okay, so let's say that if you go up there and you get it, do you cringe? What's your cringe one? The one you go up there, you look at, and you just roll your eyes, and you're about ready to throw the control at the screen.
The bomb.
Yeah. Out of everyone, the bomb. I mean, I like the bomb. It's just you throw it too far.
Honestly, you know what? I don't like the bananas. That's just me. You get rid of bananas.
Okay, no, I am going to disagree with you on that.
I don't care if you can disagree with me.
Here's my argument.
You can argue it all you want. You asked me what it was for me.
I
am telling the world.
And I will go,
Twitch, I am telling you right now, bananas can go. Okay, I know it's a Donkey Kong thing, but suck it the hell up. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
It's a perfect shield.
I do not care. Bananas are the ones that I roll my eyes and I just go up there.
Because even if the enemy gets hit, they're back up in half a second.
But the thing is, it's just like slipping on a banana. That's all it is. Okay, so it gives you just enough. But really, you overthrow it. There's really nothing. A banana does nothing for me. Now, if you're in Donkey Kong and you're trying to gather bananas, that's one thing. If you're going bananas, that's a totally different subject. But I'm just saying is that to me, bananas are just not something that I can. And I don't like the upside down question mark box.
Actually, yeah, I take back my bomb. A guy can say, no, the box. Get rid of it.
That's true because if you think about it,
the thing doesn't even protect you. All you do is just place it down, and that's it.
I actually like the box. The box, I had like the most fun with getting the box, then waiting right before a cluster of other boxes, dropping it down, getting another one. Like, you could time that really well in the N64 version to where, because the box play in the N64 version is almost instantaneous.
Yeah,
so you can almost line them up perfectly.
It's that too, but it's so obvious too, because in the cluster of them, you'll see, there's a bunch of boxes. I wonder why that one's red.
Well, some people in the heat of the moment cannot differentiate.
And you gotta remember, you got people that are colorblind. So
That's
that
true,
even puts it even harder.
I'm talking about the majority.
Yes.
But still, some people might have trouble, like they're in the heat of the moment. There's shells coming left and right.
Yeah.
True, I would agree with him on this one because I've had moments like that where I was in such a panic that when I finally realize what I'm about to hit, it's too late.
Or basically, you get bumped into it too. When you start thinking about it,
or
you're starting to drift, and all of a sudden you realize you're actually drifting into it, and you're like, "That rat bastard! What the hell was he thinking?"
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely got to go with the box.
Yeah,
I could do without it.
Yeah, and I mean, and for me, the only reason why the box, and both of them right there are kind of my top ones right there because they're the two that I roll my eyes the most.
I can definitely see some issues with the banana, but the banana has a lot more. It was actually the very first item where you learned you can block items with that.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say even though I like the box, I would get rid of it if I had to.
Yeah, honestly, it could be an optional one you could get rid of from all the games that it's been in. Not to mention, I don't think you really should get rid of the banana since it was one of the first items you ever got to use in Mario Kart at all.
Trust me, I know. I played Mario Kart.
So that's almost like blasphemy you're basically saying for a lot of veterans in the game.
All I'm saying is that it's the one. It's an item that I get that I roll my eyes.
Actually, no, I was thinking green shell, but no, there are actually some very good uses with that, especially if you learn how to angle your shots right.
The thing I like about it is that it just bounces all over the place. If you shoot it just right, it could go back and forth like this.
Yeah, but I've been hit by my own green shells more times than anything, which unfortunately is a real problem.
Well, as I said, it really comes back down to it's a hard call. Everybody's gonna have some sort of nostalgia to it. Everybody's gonna have something that's gonna go with it. You know what I'm trying to say? So all I can tell you is that you find out which one that I always do the eye roll because sometimes I just get rid of bananas quickly. The minute I get it, they're gone. I don't even hold.
Oh, I actually do have one. Screw it. Keep the box. get rid of Golden Mushroom.
No, Golden Mushroom.
The reason why is that thing will, if you're not careful, you're going to launch yourself right off a course.
Yes, but at the same
That's
time,
user
it's-
error.
Yeah,
That's user
error.
that you know, because the way I look at it is the golden mushroom is the best thing you can have. Basically, when you're in 8th place, and you're hoping for a miracle besides being the bullet bill, you know,
Either
really,
that,
you know?
bullet bill, chain chomp, or what was it?
Lightning Bolt.
Lightning
Oh no,
bolt,
I
or
love the
star
lightning
power.
bolt.
Star
Power.
power.
Or star
That's
power.
Star power, but that's
That's
star power.
obvious.
But man, I love the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I like when you go and you go like that, and I squish your head like this. Squish,
Actually, here's a question for you guys. Can you guys remember all of the original items from the very first game?
Mushroom.
Because I actually know them all.
Lightning bolt, shell, red shell, star.
Yep. The mushroom, banana, the red shell, green shell, lightning bolt, and star were the only items you could get in the original game.
Very simple.
And those ones have stayed with us.
Yep.
The blue shell didn't even come into existence until 64.
Yes. And the blue shell is kind of nice too, because what it is, if you got a person that's
Way
that's
ahead,
good,
you could
way
just
ahead
knock
or
'em down a
whatever,
few
you know what I
pegs.
mean? But just a really good player, you know what? It kind of evens the field.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a question for you. Since you clearly have played a lot of the Mario Kart games, how would you feel about a yellow shell that allowed you to swap places with an opponent?
I think that would be awesome, and my reason is the fact that if you can be in 8th place and you fired the shell to the 1st place, and then you can swap it.
Can you imagine being in first place and then having a shell come up, hit you, you think it's green, damn it, I got hit by a green
But you
shell.
know
And then
what?
you just
But
teleport
let's
last
go.
place.
But let's do this though. Ready? The yellow shell. But if you brought in the things you were talking about earlier, to jump, to hover, to do those things, right? Then if the yellow shell comes through, then you can be able to do one or the other, or trying to find, or whatever that person's, secret, to be able to block it, at that particular point. But I think if you can jump or something like that, so the shell will go in, you can jump over it, and then boom, it's gone. The thing is, only the blue shell, it doesn't matter if you jump, whatever, it's going to hit you, because that is the homing. That's the homing one. It doesn't matter. The yellow one is only supposed to go up there, and I think it should take out the first one, but if you had the ability to be able to dodge it, so now you have to be careful on how you want to shoot this.
Oh.
Because the nice thing about it is I could have one of the worst races in the world and still win.
Actually, it would be so useful in battle mode too. Think about it. If you have a red shell homing on you from another player, throw the yellow shell, switch with them, and they get hit instead.
Oof.
It'd be a way to dodge the item that is being held at
What would
you.
be cool is if you can redirect it. If you were able to redirect it, how would that do?
I mean, you kind of can with Peach's Hearts.
Yeah, you can take the item that's being thrown at you, grab it, and throw it back.
Okay, so but there you go. Is that something else that everybody should have? Because if you can be able to utilize that for a yellow shell or something like that, I mean, could that be cool that you hit the guy in 2nd place and you can send him back?
Honestly, I think it only works in Double Dash because of the amount of chaos
What would
that's
be
in it.
really cool, and this is just me. We'll go back to the future. Just to go up there, and what if you can just go up there and jump time?
That'd be kind of cool.
You know what I mean?
Or reverse time.
Or no, not reverse or forward. Freeze it.
Yeah.
Everyone's frozen in time for 3 seconds. You maneuver through the course.
Yeah,
that
because-
way, you have enough time. It's not
Like
completely overpowered.
It's like Bayonetta. Bayonetta was able to slow the time down. If you could slow time down to everybody else, but you can't be in 1st place and do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
It would have to be somewhere in the last
how about
place or
this?
in the
Yeah,
middle.
because it's got to be. Everybody's 2nd on down. So if, like, let's say 2nd place is 5 seconds behind 1st, and that's a 3-second thing. Well, now he's caught up to this person. Now there's a 2-second gap instead of a 5-second gap.
True.
You know what I mean? So if you did something like that, I think that would be something that's unique, because then strategy becomes really huge in a game.
Okay, here's another thing I'm gonna say. Why did they get rid of times?
Time trials?
No, just the times in general. Notice that in every Mario Kart game after this one, they only stuck with the points you got. They never kept the times.
I love the times. I like to know how much I lost by, or how much I won by. Basically, how much I won by, because I had a really good race. I want to see the destruction on people's faces when I beat them by 15 seconds. I want to watch them cry going up there. Oh my God! Look at the time right over there. That's right.
Or
remember who's in charge.
Or when Bowser just gives up completely and he's lost by 99 minutes and 99 seconds.
And 999 milliseconds. Yeah, it's absolutely... that was still one particular event I will never forget.
But that was the thing, though. The thing is that there are so many things that you can be able to do and stuff like that, you know, on these particular
Or they should
games.
at least have it as like an option, like, you know how in Call of Duty you have health bars that you can optionally turn off.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that in this with time. Like, you can see the time, you cannot see the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, and the thing is, the reason why I like the time is because there's just, when basically like you're in a time trial, but how do you know that if you're increasing or if you're doing really good on a course and stuff like that too? I like to see how I did compared to everybody else. I mean, just because you give me the placing, that's great, so I came in 3rd place, but I want to know how much of 3rd place, you know, and then who's in 8th place, so I can go up there and say, loser?
Or not... Actually, another thing I also like about it, look at those photo finish moments.
Oh.
Think about just how close... Actually, hang on. I'm actually going to show you guys.
That would be nice because you should have it
give me a second.
automatically, if it's a really close race, going in there to do the photo finish as you're coming in.
Yeah, give me a second, folks. I'm going to show you...
Can you just imagine you get hit by a blue shell right at the line?
Yeah, here is one time that is actually insane. Gotta dim it down so you guys can see it. And here it is. If you guys could see it right there, that's the time. We were only off by like 0.2 of a second on this one. If we were to go to the next one, we were only, again, 1/10 of a second right here. And then there's actually one on here. I have to scroll all the way down because this time was just absolute bull. Because this happened in college. It was after my classes.
Yeah.
And I just managed to do really good with my combo with Bowser Jr. and Diddy Kong. All of a sudden, my friend literally passes by me at the last freaking second and took the win. I was so freaking pissed at him.
That's just Mario Kart, man. Like, be right there.
And here it is. Here it is, everyone. This is...
Blue shell.
You know what would be...
No, there was no items. He literally just drove right past me. If you guys look right here, it was a 0.002 of a second. There is no way in hell he should have won. That close.
You know what would be neat?
Yeah, here, take a look.
Sounds really queer. This sounds really weird. But if you went up there... Yeah, you're right. So
here, I'm actually going to show them too. But yeah, here.
If you hit something that
take a look at the score. Look at the time on that. That is absolute bull.
Oh my God.
Won by this much!
Look at that.
You see what I mean? The numbers are awesome. But no,
but
if you were able to...
You don't want to. It's just bull.
But just a small section. But if you hit a part where you can be able to warp through, like you hit something and then all of a sudden you warp to a different spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, but it's not like a huge thing. It might be just here's a really hairpin turn, and all of a sudden you're right at the straightaway.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of warp to that point. So you know that. I mean, there's a lot
like Vanellope's glitch in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
Yeah, you know, and that's what I mean. What you do is like then you're already here.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And stuff, and I think that would be, as I said, there's many unique things that you can be able to do to make it very, very challenging all the way through. And if you know how to do it right, you know what I mean, then you'd be able to utilize those things at the proper moments to be able to go up there and take you from 8th place to 1st. You know, the yellow shell idea I really liked. And I think the swapping mode. I mean, how nice would that be if you're in 3rd place and you hit the or you're in 8th place and you hit the 5th place car, and you know what I mean, in a sense, and all of a sudden you're in 5th place and the guy's wondering, what the hell am I doing back here, man? I was just chasing down the 4th place guy.
Actually, all right, here's another question that I got from someone I met in Ghost Quarters. If you had a chance to choose, and I did tell him it was Mario Kart Double Dash, if you had a chance to choose 2 characters you would want from any video game franchise, and they remember both characters have to be in this from the same game, who would they be?
Franchise.
They have to be from the same franchise or same game.
Paper Mario and Paper Luigi.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Would
Would they make themselves 2D when they and be able to slip through areas?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Paper
Yeah, I was gonna
I mean,
say.
I just want some
Wow.
more Paper Mario representation. I love the Paper Mario games.
Mhm.
Like, those are some of my favorites. A Thousand Year Door is still...
It's a masterpiece.
Oh,
Right
it
there.
is such a glorious masterpiece.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to do maybe we should do an episode of that one of these days.
Master
Oh,
Chief
that
and
one.
Arbiter.
I'd be down.
There you go.
Man.
All right then. Actually, we could do it next week if you guys want to.
Done.
Or maybe sometime during next month, maybe.
Yeah.
That may work, yeah.
So, what about? All right, so you said Paper Mario and Paper Luigi, right?
Mhm.
What about you?
I said Master Chief and Arbiter.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
That would be really good.
Yeah, because Arbiter could use the fuel rod gun, and the rocket launcher could be used by Master Chief.
And then all they do is like it's a bomb, but you can control where it goes.
Mhm.
Or you can more control over.
I
it.
think it's more if we were gonna do it, act like an actual rocket launcher in the game. Just shoot, and it's wherever you aim at.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It has
Yeah.
more control than the bomb does.
True.
when
Oh
it's,
yes,
throw.
yeah.
What
And that
about
would
you?
be it. I'm not really sure about even the franchise, but let's go. For me, I would like to see honestly Master Chief and Cortana, and the only reason
That's
why
what I had said.
Cortana- however, Cortana's an AI,
I
though.
know she's an AI, but that's not the point. The
Who has no
point
physical
is-
form.
Piranha Plant is a plant.
Yeah, but she has no physical form.
But when
But she does in the same sense because she doesn't have to actually be there.
Yeah.
But since it's Double Dash, she could be a secondary too, and she's there.
and that's the only reason why that I went with Cortana anyway, because they are the combination
Yes.
really, and that's what it comes back down to, that they are the combination.
Thank
you.
you.
know?
Someone actually.
Okay.
I said that earlier because we were talking about that earlier.
Oh,
and
I
said
got
that,
one.
But they denied it instantly.
I got one. And it's actually there's 2 of them. One is the Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
That would be fun.
And the other one, Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on! Just
that I like.
because
that
think about it.
one,
With
yes.
Scorpion, he has his hook. He grabbed
Get
the person
over
in front of him and was
here.
like, "Get over here!"
And, then
And you actually get
the
him.
guy gets frozen right there before they both go up there and finish him.
Oh yeah, then you run into him and they explode into red mist.
I don't think that would work well. In
Oh, you have to-
Mario Kart.
That would be
That'd be awesome. You have to admit.
Oh, it would be.
You
that
had-
would be awesome.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on, you have to admit.
Mortal Kombat. Or not
Mortal Kombat.
Not Mortal Kombat. Mortal Racer.
Oh my
Oh.
god, that would be
Oh.
awesome.
Oh, here's another one. The co-op robots from Portal 2. They use the portal gun.
Yeah.
See, but the thing
That's
is,
creative.
I think.
Think about it. Put Portal. They're now stuck in a loop. You drive past them, and then they stop. The portal shut down. Now they're back on the road again.
That could be
It'd be a way to
something.
stall them.
That would
A
be
stall?
nuts.
That could be something.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh my god, why didn't I think of the portal guys this time?
But I have to say, I do like the Mortal Kombat one.
That was just me
Because,
pulling out
you
my
know,
ass.
See Gordo going there, just slapping people with all 4 of his.
Oh my god, Goro!
Goro, I mean, seriously, could you just imagine him on Double Dash and he's your real?
Or Luke, oh, good lord. Oh, what about Liu Kang and Kung Lao?
Well,
Kung Lao can use his hat.
yeah,
I mean,
or you
I
can do the
just
ball
see
buster with Johnny Cage.
showing up in like some sort of sports. Like,
Oh
limo
yeah,
thing.
there you
Oh
go.
god, yes.
Oh yeah,
And
take
then
it off.
Johnny
His,
Cage just has like an arm that pops out of the.
Yeah, and it
arm-
punches
arm
you
It's
right
side
holding,
of the
that's,
body.
no, and he's holding an Oscar, and the award goes to BAM!
Oh, I can also see that.
yeah, because
Oh, here's another one. Ryu and Ken.
Yeah, that would work.
They can fire Hadokens from the back of the car.
Oh, Hadouken.
Hadouken!
What's really bad is you can actually go back to Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god.
Oh
Go
yeah,
frickin'
shoot the
Super
Kamehameha
Saiyan.
on that one.
Go do some Super Saiyan.
Yeah, their power could go Super Saiyan, and then it's like a variant of the Star Power.
Oh my God, going up there. What are you going to try to do? You got to try to find 8 balls. I mean, Dragon Balls. That's what I meant.
Seven.
That's what I
Seven.
meant.
Okay, I'm trying to think of other characters.
Well, I mean, okay. I'm trying to think
Because
here of like
any
viable
video
characters.
game is allowed. This is like if there was no restrictions.
Okay, how about this? Pick your 2 favorite characters. Doesn't have to be the same franchise. Just your 2 favorite characters. What would you think that would look like?
Sly Cooper and Ratchet.
Oh, that'd be an interesting one.
Ooh.
Ratchet would have the rhino.
Yeah.
Oh no! Yeah.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
A missile per car, like, would just instantly launch.
Yeah,
Or,
and
like-
you would only get that in last place.
No, okay.
No.
The rhino-
He's talking about your. We're just
Oh,
talking
okay.
about characters.
Well,
That was
know.
his 2, right? That was
Yeah,
your,
but for Ratchet, depending on your place, depends on how many missiles you would get.
Oh, that's
8
clever.
Oh,
That is
that's
clever.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And Sly Cooper, he would just steal your car, like right from underneath.
Oh, I got one. Jack and Dexter. Think about it. They have that multi-gun. They have.
Yeah,
What
I
if
mean,
if you're in first place, you have the shotgun. If you're right in the middle, you get the semi-automatic rifle one, and of course you have the minigun version if you're all the way in the back.
actually, that is something. Have they ever had an item that changes very on your like placement?
That's the reason why I was thinking like Cloud and Sephiroth, because then they could use materia. And depending on what place they're in, they could actually use different elements.
If you take a look at like in Mario Kart anyway, you're in first place. What do you get? You either get a banana or the coins.
Well, that is true, but like, say I'm
Or
in
green
last
shells.
place, I get a banana. Why not get 8 bananas if I'm in last place?
Well, the thing is, in last place, you're getting everything under the sun.
Yeah.
Okay, Gek, what are your 2?
My 2 characters?
Yeah, 2. It doesn't matter. Just 2 characters. You don't. It is no franchising, no nothing. It could be.
I just thought of another one.
Yeah, go ahead. We're waiting for him.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, I spaced out for a little bit.
Oh, well, no, that's the reason why I saw that. I was bringing you back down to earth, right over to here.
Yeah, God, that's difficult because there's so much. I mean, we could do Woods and Mason from Black Ops.
Okay. Yeah, they use an M16
Yeah, M16 or,
grenade launcher or something.
yeah, or we could do, like, Krevchenko and his move is poking out an eye.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
It would mean be Snake in his box.
Actually,
because the box is actually smarter than
yeah,
everybody.
my
in the world,
combination is Snake and Sam Smith from Splinter Cell.
Ooh, I've got one.
Because we actually discussed the how the box could be used. Put the box over yourself, and anything that's locked onto you passes right by.
Actually, go back. What was there was Cloak of Invisibility. I'm sorry, I'm going with Harry Potter here.
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm just
Oh
saying,
my God, Harry Potter!
I'm just saying, you got the cloak,
Then
right?
you
Remember?
gotta go with Ron Weasley and then that one, or possibly Draco Malfoy.
No, and then the other power up for, like, Draco Malfoy or, Ron Weasley would be, Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium
Leviosa.
You're talking to a true nerd here.
Yeah, Wingardium Leviosa. And then it makes...
I like that. He said it right. Going up to Hermione would be so proud.
Yes, she would.
Flick and swish.
Let me see. What other characters do you think would be good in this?
I'm trying to think here.
I know. I'm sorry. I went
Nintendo,
off.
get on this.
Well, let's go with some mascots here.
Oh, mascots.
Pikachu and Agumon.
Ooh.
Really? Pokemon and Digimon?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
did you?
little
Yes,
monsters-
yes.
That could work.
The
That could
little
work.
monsters
Yes.
versus the plumbers.
Oh dear sweet Jesus, they'd be dead.
That would be
You
that'd be
imagine
a classic.
Charizard getting on a car?
Oh my god! Use flamethrower and just burn everyone
Can
alive.
you just imagine? You could just imagine like Blastoids, you know, and stuff
Oh,
like
Hydro
that.
Cannon just
Oh my
launching people right into the
man.
wall.
That would be
or
hilarious.
using flamethrower
Bulbasaur.
as like a boost.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm trying to think of another one here. I was actually thinking if Sam Smith was never available, then it would be 007.
Ooh.
Or no, what I was thinking earlier.
His superpower,
Samus.
sleeping with women. I'm sorry, I didn't... Come on, you know
Samus
he's a
would be-
man whore in every single one of his movies.
Samus would be a really good introduction
Oh,
because
Samus
Samus,
would
and
be
then
an introduction.
her power could be like her car
Ooh!
turns into a ball. And then
Samus and Mega Man.
Yes.
Oh,
The power
that
shots they
would-
use.
That would be classic.
Samus's Charge Shot and Mega Man's Mega Buster.
Yeah.
That would be that's.
And then
that's
we
a
could
good
also
one.
do Splinter Cell and
Yeah, Snake with that. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was saying the last time.
See, there's a lot. You know, the thing is, the combinations are endless. But how do you make it work? And I kind of, when you said Mortal Kombat, you know,
I
type
did.
of thing, right? You know, the whole thing. But the thing is, could you just imagine turning this into something kind of like a Super Smash Brothers in a way?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
The Super
You
Smash
know-
Brothers
you know
are
what I mean?
racing.
Have all those
or just
characters.
making. Ooh, they could make. They already
You know what I
have.
mean?
They already have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Just make a racing side mode.
Yeah, Mario Kart Ultimate.
Yeah, there
That'd
you
be
go.
awesome.
And that's what I was saying earlier.
But the thing is that make it to the point of where it's more of a fighting game, you know, fighting card game in a sense, more than anything, because Double Dash allows you to do that with the second player.
The punches.
The punches and everything else like that too. So you can still have special powers, like you could be able to use the Bayonetta time warp to go up there and time warp everything down, right? So
Yeah, her witch time.
everybody's special abilities will be able to be on there, and then you can be able to use it like that. Can you imagine the challenges?
God, that's twice in a row.
Or if I was driving and if I was Sephiroth, I would have Sephiroth as real. Why? Because he's got a sword that will go up there.
9 foot long
It's
sword.
It's the length of the goddamn finish line.
Actually, that might be something. Since like the current Switch game like has stats for the car, could you imagine if they made a Double Dash version? Weapon selection for the bad
Yes.
player.
Okay,
From,
that
like,
is a...
rank,
Yes.
time stun to weight.
Wow,
that would be
Can
good
you imagine
because you would
focusing
have
on
that.
weight and time stun? So
You know what would be neat is this. It's not just like you were saying though, Gak. I agree with that. But take a look at this. So let's say that your reel right over there also determines how you need to pick your chassis. How do you have to pick things right over there? Because let's say that you got Cloud. You got this sword that probably weighs more than all of us put together, and you got this skinny little freaking runt that goes up there, wields it around like it's Thor's hammer or some crap like that.
Even
So,
Thor's hammer is
but-
heavy. It's
Yeah,
the
but
way of
not
a dwarf
just Thor.
star.
Look at Thor. He goes there. Hey, take a look at me right over here. You know.
And then
And then when
there's-
we're gonna go up there, right there, we busted a nut going up there, just looking at it. You know, going up there. Hey, I ain't picking that damn thing up. But no. But what happens is now you have to choose everything around the type of what you. So let's say that you have one that deals with heat. You know, let's say you're one of those heat casters. You know, you're throwing things out there, or a Hodoken or something like that. Well, you're gonna not need rubber wheels because those things will melt.
That might be a little too intricate.
But you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Though. But what I'm saying is that you need to go up there and determine, based off the characters, how you're going to actually pick the chassis.
Oh my god.
Because I think that would be good because the chassis should enhance what you have. Now, if you want it's like this. So let's say I have Sephiroth as my reel, but let's just say for right over here, let's say I have Mario as my driver, let's say. So I can either pick a car that works good with the driving part of the person, but it makes all the Sephiroth stuff go a little weaker. Or I can pick a chassis that actually where the driving becomes a little bit more challenging, but Sephiroth has his full powers.
I have another set of characters I think you guys would like. Well, first of all, Crash and Spyro.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
And the other one, Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago from Gears of War. freaking chainsaw them to death.
All
You
of just-
are going way out there, man. Like I'm trying to like think of like viable ideas and like game mechanics, and you're shooting for the moon.
Well,
Right?
that's what. But that's the beauty of what we're doing here now. Because what we're doing is what you guys are doing right now with the evolution part. With Retro's evolution.
Basically, you just
is
come up with
giving
any
them-
idea and try to make it viable.
and giving.
Like, how would you
giving-
do with the power-ups for the certain characters? For Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago, they use their chainsaw and they can only use it in first place because it then hits anybody that's behind them or blocks attacks.
Or what we're saying is too, we're also bringing inspiration because maybe they're not even thinking something like that at all. But that's the beauty of what we're doing here, right here, that we can go up there and create the dialogue. Because if you notice, a lot, they go in and they look at all of these different type videos and all these different channels and all these different things, trying to find inspiration. If you take a look at E 2013 on, you can tell that they were really paying attention to us and paying attention to what we believe that would be something that would be awesome. Our ideas right now can be the difference of a new game coming out later.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Remember, the evolution is it's also, we want viability because you're a designer, so you're not just looking at things. You're looking at things. Okay, how can I be able to build this right now? And that is and that's very, very good because it's got to also be based in some reality.
Yeah.
And stuff, and that's the good part. You still got to find the balance between this will be the really greatest freaking thing ever. To, well, you know what? We need like 5 years and some major chip upgrades and everything else to be able to get to that level, and stuff. So really, just remember that this is a balance right here,
Okay, I have another one. Pepsi Man and the dot from 7-Up.
No, I want Chex Man.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Chex
do
Man and
Chex
Pepsi
Man.
Man.
Okay.
Chex Man is it.
Okay, I can see
How
that.
about then the Kool-Aid Man?
Oh, Kool-Aid Man.
Hey,
Oh, that
you
is-
know what? Hey, man, I love Kool-Aid. So that bastard better not come into here.
His power up is he can bust through part of the course in a wall and it leaves a hole.
Oh,
in
and
it.
that.
And it just has a giant.
Yes!
Oh yeah! Okay, I can turn left here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you know what it should do? Put you right at the finish line.
Ah.
So the Kool-Aid guy goes out in first, second, in fifth place goes, and the sixth place guy goes, hey, take a look.
Oh
Oh yeah, I won.
But then that hole doesn't just dissipate; it stays there.
You know
forever
what? You know
and
what? I
years.
like Nathaniel's thing with the dot. All of a sudden, the dot appears and you fall down. You finish. You fall into the finish line.
Honestly,
I mean, wouldn't that be cool going up there like that? What happens? 7-Up right over here. It's refreshing and it's 7-Up. Guess what? You won.
okay. For out of all the suggestions that we just mentioned on this show already, what would be your top 3 you would love to and this is counting not only would love to see, but could actually be viable as characters.
Okay. So basically, it's basically what's viable, really, more than anything else.
More than anything else. Because for me, my top 3, one of them is Solid Snake and Sam Smith, because their cloaking ability could be very useful in dodging incoming items that are aimed at them. But that's only if they get a hold of them.
Okay.
The other one is I definitely have to say yes, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, mainly because they do have elemental abilities that could actually affect the battlefield. Like for Scorpion, he can use his chain, which actually can pull one person in front of him back behind him, so they can switch places. And for Sub-Zero, shoot an ice ball, freeze them for a few seconds, then they get back on the racetrack. And the third is the Portal 2 duo, the 2 droids, who can literally use a portal gun, aim up there. Anyone who lands in that portal hole, they're just going to keep going down and down and down until finally it shuts off right at the bottom.
I'd say my top 3. Portal is probably in the top. Yeah, Portal's definitely in top 3. I don't know a duo that would go well with it, but the Kool-Aid Man, honestly, besides the fact that it's a funny person, it's honestly
Kool-Aid
very
Man
viable.
and the Nesquik Rabbit.
Oh my god.
Okay, that could work.
Nesquik.
Yeah, what would the Nesquik's power be though?
Oh,
Throw
power
it.
chocolate.
Oh,
Eats it.
power chocolate. Yes.
Eats it, and then he gets a speed boost for 5 seconds.
Something like that.
Yeah.
A super. It allows him to go through anyone and anything.
Yeah, and then the Kool-Aid Man, like I said, it busts a hole in the wall, and then it actually like leaves a hole in there for the whole match. That's honestly, besides the fact that it's Kool-Aid Man, it's a good concept, isn't it?
True.
Yes. Conceptually. And did you already do your 3?
No.
Yeah, you
I
still have
did 2
one
out of
more.
3. I'd have to go with Master Chief and Arbiter.
Yeah.
Orbiter.
Arbiter. Master Chief and Arbiter. A great combo.
Yes, it is a
And
great
then the
combo.
fuel rod gun and the
Rocket launcher.
rocket launcher is a great concept too.
Yes.
If anything, maybe even the Spartan laser, since it does have 5 shots.
Yeah.
It can match up to the field rod gun in 5 shots.
Exactly.
Viable, I'm thinking ice climbers.
Ooh, ice climbers.
I feel like they need,
Yes, they do.
The ice powers would be very good on that
Yes,
one.
it would be pretty neat.
Being able to just freeze someone.
I do like the idea for the portal guys. That's also a fun little idea. My third pick would. I like my Kool-Aid Man Nesquik idea.
There you go.
I
Then
do.
stick with it. Yes.
I do.
Okay, so far right now, if you start taking a look, we have a lot of commonalities right over here too. Portal seems like it is a really good thing, and also the Kool-Aid Nesquik duo right over there. I will tell you right over there, those will bring immense amounts of fun
and
stuff
money.
like that. And all I'm just concerned with that I will not participate in Kool-Aid Man unless it's a taste that I like. Okay, because he has to be, that bastard needs to be.
Oh,
That's
wouldn't
all
it be
I'm gonna
awesome for costume changes? He changes color for every flavor that he is.
say. Well, there you go.
Yeah, actually, have they done that? Is there a costume change at all? In any
No, none.
No.
Can you imagine,
shoot.
Can you imagine Kool-Aid Man in Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Technically, he's a Marvel character.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's a Marvel character. He's one of the most powerful right now. He's on par with the what's his name? The
Squirrel Girl?
no, what's that guy's name?
Doctor Strange.
No, Divine.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He's the guy that that Peter Parker met in the original Spider-Man animated series
Yeah.
for the Spider War.
Oh.
That guy,
oh,
according to what
okay.
I've heard and researched, he's on par with him.
Okay,
Wow.
that's
And he's
amazing.
gotten a lot stronger over the years. He could one snap Thanos.
How is Kool-Aid Man so
Yep.
powerful?
Well,
Again, that's what happens
you know
when
what?
fans
you
want
know what
them.
happens when you pour a cup of sugar in. I just can't tell you how that works. Okay, so number one, I think for me, Portal is I like the Portal idea too. I do like Kool-Aid Man and Nesquik the Rabbit. I think those are really two just very, very unique ideas and stuff like that. But I'm kind of going to go, and I'm going to go a little bit off on this one right over here, where I think you should have, what's his name, Goku and Ryu. Because
Okay.
you got to have the Super Saiyan.
Ryu.
And Ryu, and then you have to have the Hadouken. You know, and I think the reason why is just the freaking words.
Hadouken!
Hadouken! You know, I mean,
Um,
come on. I mean, that's classic going up there, beat 'em up type crap. you know,
Okay,
right there.
and out of all of our choices, what do you guys think is the most ridiculous?
Kool-Aid Man Nesquik.
Let's be honest here.
That
That
is
is
like-
the most ridiculous right there.
It's
is.
most ridiculous, but it's also one of the most viable.
It is.
To a
It is
certain
actually.
degree, yeah.
It's actually. You know what? It is so ridiculous, but it's actually something that is pretty damn awesome.
It's like Claptrap from Borderlands. It's
Oh,
so
kill me
ridiculous,
now.
but it's still viable.
Oh! I got a combo.
You know.
Ash
what is-
Williams and Brock Sampson.
How about
Two of the
this?
biggest badasses in.
You know what would be good. The thing I like about the Nesquik and the other, you know, the thing I like about it is that they're both freaking just they're drinks. You know what I mean? That's what I think is the neatest thing about it. They're both drinks, you know.
True.
And anything you can go up there and take white, you can make chocolate milk out of, or even strawberry milk. And then Kool-Aid has all the different flavors. But you know what would be cool is if all the flavors went up there did something different. If you have like 10 flavors, you should be able to do 10 different things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then for the Nesquik, because you have to really twirl that thing up and you get that little vortex.
Oh,
right
he
over
could do it
there.
like a spin attack.
You know what I mean? So now you have a vortex of quick because you got to spin that, right?
Yeah.
Get that thing like
That could
really
work.
going like that. It looks like
Almost
a
like
tornado.
Crash Bandicoot spin.
It's like a tornado. It's like a tornado of wonderful chocolate Nesquik.
Okay. All right.
Yummy.
Before we end it, we do have at least one more question, and this is actually just because I've heard so many people ask this question when I was out. If there was going to be a new Fighters Pass for Smash Bros. Ultimate, who would the 5 characters be that you would want to have? And of course, what is your prediction for the next character in Smash Bros?
Master Chief, I have to cook dinner.
I was just about to yell that.
Master Chief, and I have to go cook, gentlemen. Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Here's later.
Yeah, alright. 5 ones. Alright. One would be Gomon from Mystical Ninjas.
Ooh, okay.
The second one, I do believe Crash Bandicoot.
Yep.
Alright. Third one would be Zero from Mega Man.
Ooh.
Come on. Fourth one would be Crystal from Star Fox, because let's be honest here, that one's been rumored forever.
Mm-hmm.
And my fifth one, because I just want to represent Paper Mario.
All right. And what would be your prediction for the next character in Smash Brothers?
Those are the ones I want, but it is most likely going to be... I want to guess something... honestly, I don't know. Like, usually beforehand, I would have said some sort of Nintendo character, but they're pulling it from everywhere, so... let's see here. Then what is another big game coming out? Fuck it. I mean, Dark Matter from Kirby. Why the fuck not?
All right.
I mean, I just can't guess at this point. I really can't.
For my 5 people that I would love in there after talking about it, Kool-Aid Man would be amazing. having a smash and his super smash is like he breaks and then all of his Kool-Aid becomes a sentient being and comes and smashes and attacks them.
Oh my god.
Oh my, Kool-Aid Tidal Wave.
Yes.
All right.
my
So
God.
what are your other characters?
Master Chief, Dr. Mario.
We already have him.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, Paper Mario then.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, Paper Mario.
That's
I don't
3.
know why. Why didn't I think of Dr. Mario not being in the game?
Maybe because he may have glossed over him a few times.
Yeah, he's so. After all the people, he has just become so irrelevant.
Yeah.
So. Boo from, sorry, not Boo, but
King Boo?
yeah, King Boo. King Boo would be a pretty cool person to be in the game. I don't know who else. There's so many people that they could add because now it's ranged from being Nintendo to, like you said, everywhere.
Yeah.
So thinking of people to go in is much harder. I don't know. It's very difficult.
Don't worry. And who would you predict?
Prediction? Probably Paper Mario.
All right. For me, all right. This is actually pretty easy. Yes, I would love to see for Mortal Kombat to have representation. I'm thinking Liu Kang.
As much as I would love Mortal Kombat to be in there, it's already in Injustice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Liu Kang has never been a guest character,
That's true.
so that he could work. And he's another mascot of the franchise. The other one for Street Fighter, I would love to see Zangief.
Zangief.
That'd be an interesting one. For third, or heck, Chun-Li would be a nice, good choice, actually. Screw Zangief. We're
Chun-Li?
gonna go Chun-Li, yeah.
Chun-Li?
For my 4th character, it would be it would be Sam Smith from Splinter Cell. Another stealth character would be pretty interesting to try out, especially since his move style is a little bit different than his. And my fifth and final character, you guys actually will be very surprised. I'm actually choosing, it's going to be a tie between Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. And even though it's again a tie between my prediction, it's either going to be Crash Bandicoot or Master Chief, one of the two.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
I figured out my fifth person. It'd probably be... Crap, it's in my mind. God damn it. I had someone in mind.
What franchise?
Okay, I had it and it slipped my mind. Okay, never mind. I had it and it was actually pretty good, but...
Oh! Sorry, I just thought of one.
Oh, really? What is it?
Billy Hatcher.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember. Any character from Terraria. Terraria, as
Maybe?
much as it became quite popular towards the end of last year because of the final update, and I feel like it would be good to have it. But
You're more likely to find someone from Minecraft in the game more
I
than
know,
that.
as much as it sucks, but I feel like it'd be cool to have someone from Terraria.
Actually, if we're going to go for it, let's try another RPG. Oh! I actually switched one. I'm sorry, Chun-Li. I love you. You're awesome. You were the first fighting game female character ever made. But I gotta take you out for Chrono, from Chrono Trigger. Not only would he be, and yes, I know he's a sword fighter, but he does have elemental attacks mainly with light and lightning. Not to mention, a lot of his sword attacks could be very easily used in a sense of combat. So that's the reason why I would choose him. Not to mention, just imagine having the entire Chrono Trigger soundtrack in the game.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone. It's time for us to finally say goodbye to this episode of RetroActive's Corner. I want to thank, of course, Outcast Core and Snowinggecko for joining us today. It's been one heck of an awesome ride. I loved every second of it.
Yep.
Next week, I'm going to have some people on Discord join me for another episode. I think it'd be pretty interesting to see out. And trust me, I'll let you guys know the guest characters on Friday. I think it's going to be very interesting. But the game we're going to be reviewing, I'm actually going to let you guys choose.
Oh.
You guys choose the next episode. It could be a video game, movie, cartoon, anime, television show. This is the first time we're doing this on the channel, folks.
Well, I want more representation for it, and it's a good old series. You have a PlayStation 2, right?
Oh yeah, I own mine.
Sly Cooper. Thieves Raccoonus.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. Alright guys, you heard it from them first. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus is going to be our next episode. I do not own the game, but I will have to look for it.
I own it. I own 2 copies of it.
2 copies? I would like to borrow 1. Because I am going to need to play that game now.
Do you have a PlayStation 3?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I have the Sly Cooper collection.
Yes, thank you! Okay, I can do it.
Yeah, no. Sly Cooper is by far my favorite series. I have platinumed each and every single game.
Holy mother of God. I've barely even platformed freaking Spider-Man 2017 and freaking Persona 5 Royal. And the original Persona 5.
Sly Cooper, man, it is my jam.
And you already know how many hours I poured into the first Persona 5.
Yeah. I've seen he has over 250 hours in one character alone.
In one save file?
Yeah, one save file alone.
Holy shit!
Yeah, one of my save files is over 700.
That sounds about my run in Fallout.
But he has multiple ones where some are like 200 and other like 700.
Yeah, so I have well over 2,000 hours on that game.
It's almost like we're gamers.
Oh yeah, it's almost like we're gamers.
And then of course, don't even get me started on Skyrim.
Oh my god, we don't talk about Skyrim.
Hold on, guess. I'm gonna. Have you guys played it?
Yes, I mean.
How many hours have you guys poured into it?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
So I'm guessing 1,000 hours.
It's gone over like 400 hours.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't want to know.
You guys are gonna be surprised about mine.
What?
to help out my friend who wanted to 100% to complete the game. I played the game over 4,000 hours.
Well,
That's including the DLC.
okay.
Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me, guys. Seriously, it's good to have you
No
guys back
problem.
on the show. We gotta get you guys back on again soon. After maybe everything is because also I want to also give a big birthday shout out to Jerome here. It's his birthday and his grandpa's birthday, if I
Yeah, we share a
remember.
birthday.
Yep. So
birthday.
it looks. Yep. So it looks like they're gonna be celebrating. Where are you gonna be heading to?
My parents' place. Everyone pretty much just got vaccinated, so we're kind of opening things up in my family a bit.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
Yep.
But yeah, guys, check out his channel. He's doing a donation drive for scraps, and I think it'd be really nice to help out.
The Scraps Animal Shelter. I'm hoping to try and get like $1,000. Hopefully, maybe not by the end of this month, but by the end of next month, and donate it all to the animal shelter.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and of course, Snowinggecko. Are you gonna be trying to get back into streaming again?
Yeah, I've slowly been starting to get back. It's been a little rougher ride because I've had troubles with mics, Xbox, and pretty soon here I'm going to start working a job. So I'm going to be upgrading my PC and getting much better setup and much better quality into my streams, which will be nice.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree on that because right now we're still trying to do the best we can with what we have at this point.
And I'm actually, I talked to Retro before the stream, and I ordered a webcam, which should appear on Tuesday.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, guys, check out his streams if you ever can, because trust me, he's gonna get some new equipment. It's gonna be a lot better. And as of course for us, we have decided to take RPG Monday and switch it to Sunday. So that's gonna be switching off with racing. D&D is gonna be completely Monday. And I have decided to do something for my overseas viewers, that I'm gonna be doing late night streams again.
Oh.
However, it's only on Monday. Thank freaking God. I don't think I could do a full another one of those again. Because if you guys remember me from when I first started the channel, I was up from 9 all the way to 2 to 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. in the morning. And then, of course, before that, there were the 24-hour streams I did.
Oh my
I
god,
remember
your
doing that.
24-hour stream, your first one. I remember you were dead.
I was pretty much.
I tried doing that. Me and my friend Bryce, we were able to get to hour 20 until I remember falling asleep on the controller, and yeah, we were like passed out on stream for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, actually, the reason, and for those of you who don't know, the reason why I changed my schedule is because I started having health problems after I started doing the late night streams. It was so bad, I actually was afraid I was going to die for how much my body was not listening to me. So that's the reason why I stuck with doing earlier streams, much healthier on my body. But now that my schedule's a lot easier, I think doing one late night stream a week is not going to be that bad. Not like every freaking day of the week.
There's a balance, my friend.
Yeah, because you guys know I had every day of the week scheduled.
Yeah.
That was hell for me. So hopefully I'll never have to do that again. Anyway, thank you, Outcast Core. Thank you, Snowinggecko. Do you guys have any final words?
Like, comment, subscribe, and check out our channels.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching.
All right. I hope you all have a great day.